And welcome back, everyone, to episode 40 of Unravel.
Woo,
Everybody can't do very quickly. Quiet there. Here.
I lost a die.
Every session
Oh
would be
no!
happy birthday then.
I also lost that.
No.
Sorry, you'll get them.
Only the nice
No,
ones.
I missed like
Don't
one
do that.
pink.
I know.
You have that?
Yes.
Oh, so that's where it went. She has one pink D6 of mine that I lost, and I thought I left it at their place.
No.
Right. Anyways, welcome back.
Um,
Today we're going to be picking up where we left off, as the party had just finally finished their downtime session, and as you guys were ready to leave on boat to go to the Howling Wastes, the swamps to the south that Theodore wanted to go to document quite a few creatures that make that their home. You found out that the sailor, your ship, the one who was going to steer your ship, was missing. Continuing a short investigation, you eventually found out that he was kidnapped by an old enemy of yours, Marcus McLoy, one of the a nobleman you guys had murdered whilst you were traveling to Genova for the first time in this campaign. Eventually setting him free, you all left on boat, where first you guys have 2 weeks, not 2 weeks, you have 1 week of downtime activities that you could have done, should have done, would have done. Is there anything anybody wishes to do in that week of downtime?
How much time did I need to water vehicles?
Well, you were busy with it, but you were nearing the end of your training, your water vehicle specifically.
Yeah.
Let's see, you've trained with a master for 19 days, and you still have to go 21, which is 3 weeks.
Alright.
This travel, which you know, is 3 weeks and 2 days, if that's the case you want to do. If that's what you want to do. But, well, let's go left to right. Last time you had to go last, so now you get to go first. Zero, is there anything you want to do during your downtime?
Well, the
week.
first thing I would have done was first remind George to send a message.
So you go up to George. It's a small ship, as you guys see. We have a little ship here on the battle map. You find George.
I like this.
Probably like the day that you left. Still, you guys aren't out of the Bay of Genova yet.
Mm-hmm.
Ping, ping, I'm doing George things.
Really?
Ping, ping, I do George
It's
things.
also in your song, you just know that.
Ping, ping, I'm doing George things.
Well, I needed something for the bridge, so there you go.
There we go.
I love
Ping,
that.
ping, I'm doing George things.
George.
Nice.
Okay. Yes.
Can you send a message for me, please?
Oh, I don't have it prepared.
Can you send it tomorrow then?
Yeah, that's a good question. If you approach him as soon as possible, if you guys have some, because you guys still have some time on the day that you leave. That's also the day on which you fought the undead version of Marcus McLoy. And I don't know if you used all your spell slots.
Can you do it
Yes,
tomorrow?
I definitely did.
You have
Yes,
still
I
fourth
could
levels
do
of
it.
Yes?
Yes, I can do it tomorrow.
Okay, thank you. I'll come back tomorrow.
Yes, I'll do
Anything
it.
else
Back
you wanted to
tomorrow,
do?
yes,
I'll
because I work
I'll
tomorrow
magic
also.
up.
I'll be just
What's
here
a
doing
vet?
George things.
I'll magic up a flute, and I'm gonna start practicing on it.
Right, because you can make
I can make tools.
tools, and the flute's technically an instrument, so that works.
Doesn't it change the tools that someone already has?
Yeah, but the tools that were active were Barber's tools I used to cut Angie's hair
Oh,
with.
right.
Right.
That's fair.
Yeah,
that's
because
fair.
I remember you made navigators or something.
Yeah,
too,
but
so you-
those are gone a long time, and I taught you back then.
Yeah,
So-
but I think I bought new ones at some
What does the flute look like that Zero would conjure up?
It would look like a recorder a child would use.
Is it a specific color? Is it also like bright pink or something?
No, it's
Bright
just
pink.
the light is woodish.
Okay.
It will get prettier the better I get.
Do you genuinely want to try and get the proficiency?
I want to have a proficiency in flute
Okay.
play.
Are you perhaps asking Bree, who I think has a proficiency in flutes? Are you asking Bree for help? Or
is
are
it
you
gonna
fiercely
sound awful?
ignoring her? Well, probably at one point everybody tries you to shut the fuck up.
I think I would start the first day without her help, and then she will be like, Sarah, do you want my help? And I'll be like, yes!
Nice.
Unless
Sarah, do you want my help?
Yes.
Is
Unless you
there?
have anything else to do.
Will helping her interfere with what you want to do during your downtime?
Well, I was forgotten that we had to do another downtime, so I didn't prepare that. So
Alright.
yeah.
I did prepare my flute play. I genuinely had that.
If that's the
prepared.
case, then you try flute proficiency, which you do one day on your own, and out of the week you can do another 6 days with a master.
Yeah.
Or Bree in this case.
Catch me with that.
I'm a monster.
So
You're slowly learning how to play the flute.
Yeah.
Aside from that, is there anything else you wish to do except for returning to George the following day?
No, it's just flute play.
Okay.
So the first week of your journey is awful. Because I don't know if you've ever tried to learn the recorder.
Oh wait,
It's not great.
I also am very seasick, so it
Oh, you're also-
it might interfere.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a
So you're
Constitution saving
puking
throw.
through the flute?
No, if I'm puking, then I won't play flute.
We'll see how well that
That's
goes.
the whole deal.
You've been on you've been on
Or
the ocean quite a few times,
some
but
of
you're
the-
back on it
some of
new.
your
I'll say
food
like make a
of the vomit gets out of the flute.
Make a
Out of the
DC
holes,
13
yeah.
Constitution
Little
save.
That's what I
Try and
meant.
keep it
It's
in
like,
at least.
oh.
Natural one.
Nope, there's no,
That's a 12.
A
Yeah.
12.
there's not much flute playing, I think.
Yeah, your practice goes a little.
Worse, but it doesn't fuck up your guys' travel as bad as it would otherwise. Because every now and again she begins to play and then she has to throw up. And at least once it would have happened that she spewed it out of all the holes. That was a few,
That's
hopefully.
disgusting.
That took a while
How
to clean.
many days would that mean I would?
Can I by any
Uh,
chance draw that?
I would say you only rolled like a little worse. So I'll say you can only do 5 days instead of 6
Okay.
for the master.
Okay. I needed 30 days in total, so I have 25 left.
24.75 technically, because you did 1 day on your own.
25 left.
Also,
The following,
the first day after you guys left.
you get reapproached to send a message to
Still
Severshare
doing
about
George thing.
still
Doing
George
Yes.
things.
So what am I supposed to send? to
Tell him I can fix his blood.
Is that
Fix his
really?
blood.
Is that how you really want to like tell it?
Tell him I made a potion to fix his blood.
So you made an antidote.
Yes.
I need to tell Sir Fisher that you have created an antidote you are 100% certain will work.
Yes.
Are you?
Yes.
Okay.
She is.
You can make an insight check.
Have you tested it on anyone?
No.
So he's gonna be like the scapegoat.
George, think about it. You have to make someone the same ill as server share is right now, and then test if that would work.
You can't do that on animals or something.
But she couldn't have done that before, right? So it's not just a logical question to ask.
I mean, you guys did just do 9 weeks of nothing.
It's the best
Well,
thing
I
we have.
used those weeks to
Yeah.
make it.
Yeah.
It's saying that there was no time.
I am a very good scientist. Trust me, it will work.
Nope.
I know.
It's
I
the best
mean-
thing we have. I
Just
suppose.
looking at it, is he a friend of yours? Is it like anything we should be discussing before we like make this a thing? Are you comfortable with this? I mean, I don't mind if he. I mean-
I trust Visit.
All right. Cast.
I'll only make it.
Casting.
It sounds-
Sending.
Delightful on stream, I think.
It certainly does like
Sorry,
next.
otherwise I can't breathe.
Sending.
You can breathe.
So, Sir Fauchard, this is George Wayland Jr. from the Soul Forge.
That's 10 words.
If you see Soulforge as a single word, which we will because it's a name.
Zera has created an antidote for your blood problem, which he happily wants to hand over.
Which he happily wants to hand.
That's the next.
That one didn't catch it.
Was it that bad? Holy shit! No, that wasn't like
What's the
25
hand?
words.
No, that was it.
Holy
Because
shit.
you did 10 words of your intro.
You and your stupid ego. I'm out.
Hi, Sir Fisher.
This is George Wayland Jr. of the Soul Forge. It's 11 actually.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
you were there already. You missed over. Technically hand as well because it didn't get it.
Well, he gets the point, I'm sure.
That she
Wants
wants.
to.
Let's just see if he even responds. He might be dead.
Maybe.
Who might be dead?
Surfer share.
Right. Maybe.
Right? I mean,
That's true.
That wouldn't be right, but right.
If it would die, would you just get like the answering message from this person you tried to reach just died?
your friend
Like a
Richie.
voicemail?
Thanks for contacting the medical services desk. I'm afraid your call cannot be answered.
This person is
I
out
can't
of
stop
service.
This person is out of
Until you say you were
service.
satisfied.
This person is no longer in use.
No longer in use.
That's what they say by the phone.
Yeah.
You can
I
call
know.
this number if you aren't satisfied.
But a moment passes before you do get a response.
Oh, okay.
Going. She wants to what?
Is he still alive? Oh my god.
Well,
Sounds good. I did not expect it. When are you guys going to be back here? If you are at all.
He's asking me questions as if I could just.
There you go again.
And I don't even know the answer to the question.
I have to ask.
I'm in danger. Anyway,
It's not like you're not on the same boat.
that's not what I meant. So, when are we seeing them? Do you even know where they are? 'Cause I don't. I mean, they're not exactly subtle about how they go around, but.
I mean,
You could
Which is
ask.
up and
Oh, yes, I'll just ask. I'm sure he's not gonna ask me another question. Okay.
It's gonna be horrible.
No, wait. What's the answer? When are we meeting them? We don't know. We genuinely don't know.
it depends on where they are.
I mean, you guys know that they're in the
Wildlands. They pretty much
confine themselves to the wildlands most of the time, because a massive walking statue would be noticed literally anywhere else.
wildlands? No.
No,
No.
that's the Howling Waste.
That's a very different section. Like you have to cross the small area between the Mountains of Might, where the Barbadoof is, and the Realm of Elements to
Does
get
someone
to
have a
the
spell like teleport or something?
There is, if you're a level 13 character.
Oh no.
Okay.
But then probably
Second
be
sending. To answer whatever you got.
Oh, you're actually on the counterparts.
We're gonna be in the Howling Waste. Probably in the Wildlands. Not sure exactly when. Are you still fine? Should we hurry? Not really.
That's also a question you shouldn't ask because you know he's doing bad.
Well, I just want to make sure, like, what do we have? You know, do we have
Alright,
like
so-
a week?
To specifically state, your questions were,
Where are you?
Yes.
And are you okay?
Are you like,
Or-
like
yeah,
what
that's
is?
specific enough.
How far away are you
I mean,
from
how much in a
dying?
hurry are we? Right.
Yeah,
That's sort
okay.
of.
Yeah.
Like, what are we speaking in terms of time?
Death.
I don't want to be that specific.
He responds,
Okay.
I'm not sure. We are planning to travel across the wildlands soon, so where we would be when we leave. I'm not great. And that's kind of where it ends.
I'm not great, yeah.
So he's planning to move across the wildlands. That means very little to me.
why didn't he say like something like I have a lot of like things here that I can use. There's like a lot of landmarks that we can use. There's like a bunch of landmarks.
Well, he gave me exactly 0,
Oh, that's useful.
and he was also very vague on his condition. Not great. Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
But we knew that already, right?
That was.
Yeah, we knew that.
He was
already.
not great when we met him. I'll put it that way.
He's a tough cookie.
Well, I'm not sure if he's gonna be a tough cookie in 2 weeks.
We don't even know if
Sounds so.
this takes. We're gonna be traveling 3 weeks at least.
At least.
Yeah, that's the boat ride, guys.
That's the boat ride, yeah.
Then we have to go through the entire swamp. That didn't go very well last time.
And I have a list.
And he has a list,
Here's the list.
which will certainly not make it easier.
Do it for the girls. Do it for the girls. Do it for the girls. Don't throw overboard. Do it for the girls.
Fine, but it's gonna take a bit.
Tell him to send someone to Zhatka to pick up the antidote.
Oh, I need to tell him more. I'm sure he's gonna say, oh, and then where are you? Which I already told him last message, but...
But that's why you say Zhatka. You be
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
specific to the point where we know we're gonna be.
In 3 weeks.
In
Just
3
send
weeks.
someone to go there in 3 weeks
Okay.
to Zhatka.
To Zhatka.
Zhatka.
Which is still it's fucking away from him. For him. Like, he still needs to send somebody all the way over to Zhatka.
Yeah.
Depends where he is in the wildlands.
It's better than like
Waiting
3
for-
months
Yeah.
in
It's
the
better
swamps.
than
Like,
for
Zhatka's
us
where we're going to
looking
dock,
for
right?
them.
That's,
Yeah.
No, you guys are planning on walking in.
Because
Yeah.
the ship that you're
but
on.
that's where we're gonna... That's
That's
no-
where that's your
We're
destination.
definitely
Yeah, 'cause
gonna
that's
be
where your
there.
horses are.
Yeah,
Can't,
so-
can't we just leave it here somewhere
Oh, tell him to
in this city?
take my horse.
But it's not in the city anymore.
No, you guys are. This is the second day.
No, never
So this is the
mind.
day after you guys fought.
Tell him to
McLeod.
take my horse.
Yeah, we leave
So,
today.
yeah.
We've already left.
Yeah, you've already spent the night on boat.
Yeah.
Like, you can, this is the day where you
Tell
kind
him
of
to
cusp
send someone
around,
to Zhatka to pick
get
up
out of the bay and
Angel's
into the
horse.
actual ocean.
As well.
I'll certainly ask him.
Thank you.
Third sending.
It's not like you need spell slots today, anyways.
You might.
We need to send the thing to Zhatka. He wants to send a person to Zhatka to take the antidote and take your horse with.
Yes.
Can you send somebody to Zhatka to pick up the antidote and possibly bring Angie's horse?
Possibly.
Not possibly.
Not possibly, apparently.
Well worth it.
That's it. That's the request.
He's just so charismatic, isn't he?
10 charisma, guys.
Guys, 10 charisma.
Yep.
It's better than mine.
Yeah.
It's worse than mine.
Again, a moment passes before you do get a response, which simply goes, that should be doable. I'll send someone with the horse. Thank you. Good luck in the Howling Waste.
So, good news, bad news. He's gonna send somebody. Bad news is he said on a horse. He never specified on your horse. So I don't know.
No, bring the horse. So
He
he's
said
gonna
bring the
send
horse.
somebody
It's
to
on a
bring the
horse.
horse
Okay.
as well.
So he's gonna do both.
So that person might be on foot.
Yay!
Or that person might
I
never
saved
reach.
someone's life.
Or that person might
Maybe never reach. You guys
Probably.
You
We
guys
don't
fought
know-
a troll, and then there was like these things that sprayed gas.
I just
You
said
know,
you
we
just
just-
send.
We just
Yeah.
set up everything. He rules if something happens. So if it still makes it,
We'll see.
we don't know.
I can just
At
sleep
least we made
peacefully
the
at night,
antidote. We attempted.
believing I saved someone.
Hey, Zira,
Yeah.
make another antidote just in case.
You have another antidote.
One.
I'll
Just
replicate it.
Just copy it.
You
Duplicate
want to
it.
spend some of your time to replicate it? Well, you're playing the loot now.
You get 2 weeks
after
Yeah.
after the
We'll get to it.
we'll get to it.
What do you want to do? Because I assume that was everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I did
In a
start
week.
making jewelry, right?
You started it, yes. You have trained 13 days with the master. You still have
7 to go.
Can I practice myself?
You can practice yourself, but you go rather than do 1 day with a master equals 4 days on your own.
Fuck.
So it's a lot slower.
Yeah, but I will still.
Unless somebody has
Has a proficiency in a jewelry kit.
No, not yet.
There was 2.
I'll learn it one
Jeweler's
day.
tools.
Oh.
I mean, if you have that, then
No, I don't.
Yeah, you would probably have
I
to
just
teach
know.
us.
Smiths and navigators.
Okay.
But I will try and
They
make
say
stuff.
you do 10 days on your own. Or sorry, not 10 days, 7 days. Do
I
7
have a
days.
proficiency in brewer supplies though, so if we
That does
want,
not help.
if we ever want beer, I
But it
can
helps a
make
little
it.
bit. Is there anything else
Why
you want to
can
do?
the child make beer?
I want to try and draw Zira puking out of a flute.
Go ahead and make a performance check.
Check. I'll say with advantage because you have all the time in the world.
Let me see what it. Damn it.
You do have 20 charisma now, so you
Yeah.
should be a little higher than normal.
Performance, right?
Yes. It would be performance, or I would say like a dexterity check.
But
No,
I think
performance is
performance is
fine.
better.
That is 22.
22. You can add to your inventory a well-drawn image of Zira puking out of a flute.
Nice.
It's like big
Bulging eyes and the whole thing disperses in every direction.
Yes,
Awesome.
great.
Ooh, I like this.
The moment that happens, John's kind of like, oh no, why did you...
Explosive.
Oh, could you practice on the side of the ship, man?
It's
Oh,
really
that's gonna...
accurate, right?
We really need to bounce in the handle.
That is, but that's
The risk of a
gross.
hammer choke of explosive should be up here.
Theodore also spends most
Of his time as far away from you as possible.
Let's find an artist who can sketch this for me all now.
Maybe.
But you can add it to your inventory.
Perfect.
I mean, I have the door knocker. Let's just get the wall breaker again.
Oh no!
That's
Yeah.
what I meant.
Yeah.
Door knockers for doors.
Door doesn't do nothing on walls.
Yep.
Really? You need to...
Yep, I need to do.
What do you want to
something else
do?
for
Is there
that.
anything else you want to do? Or just...
No.
So you're working towards that. George,
Yes.
what do
You
you want?
want to do in your...
7 days.
Well, beside those 3 messages, sending spells.
Yes, which are...
What do I want to do? I think just learning the Arcanum stuff.
Right, working with Arcanum.
Yeah.
You have practiced that for 7 days on your own. You still have the tools to work with that.
And it said that I have 43 days remaining.
You have
Is that correct?
25 days left. So, you want to do that for another 7 days?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it for a total of 7 days for the 2 weeks? Isn't it a little less?
We do 1 week, then what happened happens.
Yeah.
Then you can continue after.
After that, if you want to, but we'll do another round.
How much do I get for 7 days? Because I don't get 7 days, because I'm not a master. I get
No, you do 7 days on your own, which brings it down to
41 and a half days that you still have to do.
1.5.
I'm assuming that's the only thing you want to do?
Yeah,
Great.
pretty much.
Bree,
Yeah.
what do you want to do?
I'm also writing up my songs and teaching her to play flute.
Right. You spend a lot of time on that.
So that, and I'm thinking and just brainstorming about a new invention because the door knocker went. And then I think about a wall breaker. So just what I thought. Okay, maybe we're sometimes in a place and there is not a door. Then what do? Then you just break down some walls, right?
Sure.
So that's Bree's green
Diverse.
thought.
Diversity.
And I want.
Creative.
So are you also gonna have a floor breaker and a ceiling breaker?
I mean, we're
That's the same thing if you just angle it differently.
How about the ceiling?
But if there's a
If-
trap door, you use the door knocker.
That's true. That's true.
Window
Okay,
breaker.
I have a few
Window
questions about
breaker.
that though.
Yeah.
But a good
Um,
stone would also.
which
do
I'll
with a
come to
ceiling.
you. More of like, how do you want it to work? Do you want it to be like like the door knocker where it just kind of bursts through it? Do you want to do you want to make something with explosive charges? There. So start thinking of how you want to do that, and then we'll get back to that.
4Z.
Is there anything else you want to do except for making a breaching charge?
Yeah, let's put explosive in the hands of
A
unstable
silencing
individuals.
dome.
What do you say?
A silencing dome. Silencing
Silencing. Yes.
dome? For when she uses
Oh
her
yeah, we could use
weapon.
that. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
I
Maybe
mean,
that's a good spell though.
Yeah, you can't
Silence
really
is a spell.
Yeah, you can't really take an entire dome with you. I think.
No, but I
Maybe
mean,
it's a
if you would
dome
want to
in a
make
bottle,
if you want to make something like a charge that you could set that makes an area silent,
Yeah,
that
dome in a
basically
bottle.
replicates the silent spell.
You
You
just want to
can.
make a white noise machine.
No, it would just deafen anyone in the space, and then your door knocker could be, for example, completely
Yeah.
silent. But at the same time, you wouldn't be able to cast spells while you're in it.
Mm-hmm. So when I do that, I write down some of that stuff in my book, in my little diary, just for thinking about it later. And
And you
I'll
help
be
her.
writing all the songs and helping her, making sure she's not puking all the time.
That doesn't help a lot.
Yeah.
But at
You
least
try.
you get it to a point that you can sometimes get in some practice.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay.
Utsil, what does
I
Utsil want
will
to do?
stay far away from this debacle and then just like work on my water vehicle so we can just like get a boat.
Yeah, so you can add another 7 days to your water vehicles with a master in this case. So you're on a total of 26 days, so you have 14 left.
It's kind of down somewhere. Water vehicles.
You basically help Sean whenever somebody needs to like angle the sail while he keeps the rudder going. So it just makes it a little easier for him to
How
have
many
somebody
days
around.
do I have now?
You have done 26 with a master. You need to do 14 still. You can also practice this on your own, but that would mean that you're out on a boat without the proficiency on your own, which is not a great moment.
So D&D too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically.
That's it. Well, that's what you
I
spent
most of
I
the
have
time.
this. You have that.
So, everyone.
I think this is
Magic pen.
matching.
No magic pen. Yeah.
How is that pen
It's a
magic?
magic pen.
Why?
because
It
it
writes
said
in
so.
invisible ink.
No, it just sort of
It has
the laser
invisible
just.
ink?
Yeah.
Oh.
No,
No, for real now?
Now I wrote a smiley on your face.
Okay, guys.
So
And
no.
girls. Sorry. Guys and girls.
Guy and girls.
Yeah. You're the only guy. How do you feel?
Aw. And it started off with me being the only girl.
So,
How the turns of.
as I said before, on the 8th day after the first week of travel, you guys start reaching the area where where you begin to see the mountains, in which you know that the large volcano is set and near to where the fire elemental village is. You begin seeing that, and you're kind of traveling along the coast. And at one point, as the sun is later in the day and the sun is setting a little low, from that area you can't see because the sun is in your eyes, but something is flying towards you.
It's a bird.
You're not sure if it was a bird, or if it was a plane, or
Or
maybe
it was
a
Superman.
Superman. You're not sure,
No, it's Megatobi.
but it is approaching, and you guys have noticed that it's coming.
You
You
wanna
can't
tell me
actually
something?
fly in the show, right?
Nope.
Is
I
that
don't know.
true?
I don't
I don't
actually
think she
fly.
can.
Yeah, I don't
Why is
actually
it
fly
there?
in the show.
Mega
Why?
Toby.
But-
Then why is it...
That does mean, as you see this approaching, and it's gunning for your ship, you see that it's some large flying creature. You're not exactly sure what. I do need all of you to roll for
Hey
initiative.
guys, what's that?
Let's see.
It's
I have to sneeze. No, I don't.
Amazing
Oh,
Man,
that's nice.
the amazing guy.
Ooh!
Also,
Quick
So
question.
Superman, it's amazing guy.
Amazing guy.
I will play Theodore, so you guys don't have to worry about him. But
nice.
you also have Jean on the ship now, who's actually capable.
Is
Sean is
he though?
capable.
He's more capable than Theodore.
Ah,
So I will drop him in the group chat. But who will be playing Jean? Who is, by the way, the green guy, or not the green guy, the guy in the back.
Where are we?
I have them here.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't sell them in the closet.
But who dares picking up Jean for the meantime?
What is his stat like?
I sent it in the group.
Okay.
Oh my
He's just simply a swashbuckler.
Oh, that's nice.
Who's gonna play him?
Well, I'm just gonna take a look.
And I'll take.
Doesn't look too complicated.
Light-footed. Disengages opponent action.
Because for this one combat, by the way, the boat stays as is. It doesn't fuck up too bad, unless the boat is specifically fucked up by something. But then we'll see that.
One with the dagger and two with his rapier. Okay.
Don't see his rapier.
His actions, probably.
Alright, it's all the way down there. It was blocked by mine.
Alright, so you all rolled, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Don't forget to
I know.
roll for
Sean.
They
Sean
say it in the
as well.
song, but in the show she can't do it.
Because I'm not feeling
She
it.
doesn't teleport.
What'd you get
Oh, that's
for
great.
Sean? We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Sean
I gotta
has
roll.
better decks, I think, than
No,
you.
wait.
I gotta roll for
Yeah.
Theodore.
Yeah.
And sure.
It's gonna be great.
Oh, I rolled pretty garbage, so that's good for you guys.
Well, I also rolled garbage, so
I rolled pretty good.
Good.
That's how they were before, right? Not like.
No,
You
the last time they were
already
directly on
do
you,
Yeah,
so
the
I
last
changed
time
the
we
deck,
did
yeah.
I'm just the
one
Yeah.
before that.
You're
from
between
before
the
that.
two.
kind
Yeah.
of similar.
I am.
Hi.
Alright. 25 to 20.
20!
Jesus Christ.
Not
Dirty?
natural. Dirty.
Dirty 20.
3
20.
with a 20. It's still good though, still good. Alright,
Yeah.
20 to 15.
Yeah.
Pretty slow.
50.
Angie with a 15.
Am I allowed to be slow today? Come on.
Alright, 15 to 10.
No.
I'm sorry, I think you have
10
to
to
lower
5.
standards.
5!
8.
Well,
God.
a 7 for Jean and a 5 for George.
Okay. So, funnily enough, I have a lot of both of
So
mine that were
fucking-
also in that area. So, okay, who has 10? No one?
8.
Or
8.
9? Sorry, no one 9? Okay, 8. Then Utsu
8.
8.
So many. There's only one flying creature.
Yeah, but so many people are in that bracket.
Oh, okay.
Because everybody rolled fucking shit.
No.
What else is new?
Alright, anybody with 7?
When's that new? Yeah, it's Sean.
Alright, Jean with 7.
Jean.
Sean the sheep.
Sean the sheep!
Learn to pronounce something
Jean.
in French.
Alright,
Sean the sheep.
Jean.
6?
Don't look be caught.
No one has a
No one with
six,
6? Well, Theodore has
right?
6.
Je ne parle pas français. Je parle
Mais je
anglais.
suis dans la vache.
Alright, Theodore has 6.
Shit, avec moi.
Anybody with
We
5?
felt exactly
Yes.
the same.
You get 5?
And George got 5.
George also has 5?
Yes.
Then 0 first, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, probably.
So, of course, the cleric is last.
With my 12 decks.
I'm super dexterous.
George
It's
has
always
5.
great,
Nice.
just like
worse than
you roll
12.
very shit with this group and then still are third in the party order.
Yeah, because everybody rolls shit always.
Alright, so
In other games, I roll a 6 and I'm last. But
I forgot to make ally cards, which should have been. I should have done that, but that's fine. Whatever. I'll make this for last time. I'll just
Oh,
turn
shit.
the enemy
Well,
cards around.
I can also bend these for you.
I will punch you.
That's why I showed it, and that's why I did not do this.
Aw,
You will not
if
make
you would
friends
have
doing
done
that.
that.
Alright.
I would personally kill my players too if they would do that to me.
Well, I wouldn't mind if it was your spell cards, but
I
they're
mean,
mine.
if you did that, I wouldn't know if I should protect you from him or be like, no, I totally understand it.
I would appreciate it if you didn't.
arson.
But top of the round, we begin with Bree. Bree. Creatures are not yet even.
No.
What?
This doesn't work. Why are we going from right to left?
Because it's easier for me.
I need to make sure to get the right order.
But my OCD can handle this.
Not my problem. At the moment, the creatures are too far away to be on the battle map. You guys will roll so fucking high that you basically get a round before they even arrive on the battle map. So if you want to
Yeah.
prepare anything, you get 1 round.
But you rolled higher.
I can. ready
Everybody rolled-
something.
They roll there. All the way at the end.
Damn.
Yeah.
Impressive.
They roll
See
lower than
something
us.
That's
Yeah.
That
Impressive.
is impressive.
Didn't know that was possible.
That's
Yeah.
very sad.
Well, if you don't have a dex bonus, you get that easily.
well. Can I
how do
see
flying
if
creatures
it's-
not have a...
Would I know if it's further than 120 feet?
It is at the moment.
Okay.
Or, let me
Where are
check.
we on the
Yeah, at the
ship?
moment it is, because they're dashing
Further than a
towards
1 mile
you.
ballistic
Where-
missile.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Where
where are we on the ship?
Yeah,
Starting with your round.
do you want to be on the ship?
I want to be close to the mast.
Okay,
Right,
we'll
you're
put you there.
tied to the mast.
I'm tied to the mast.
Yeah, so am I.
Oh, that's why
We'll
you
get
can't
to
just
everybody
help them.
else's placement later. Actually, no, that's important because this is such a small battle map. Here, actually, let's switch to the
Battle cam real quick.
Oh.
Wrong one. There we go.
Alright.
I think you're sick.
So
Zira is also tied to the mast.
It's getting worse. Okay.
George, where you at?
George is well. There's not a lot of space to be at.
Nope. Small boat.
George will be in front of Sean. I don't know. I think.
Let's see. There's a space.
Yeah, I want to
See, there's a space here and there's a space here, so we can just be there.
Well, I'll be close to it, so because I'm constantly smithing next to it.
All right.
Yeah, I'll be next
That's
to
the
Sean
goal.
as well because I'm like,
I will put you
yeah.
there. Angie, where are you at?
In bed, dying.
You should be. Not dying, but in
She
bed.
doesn't have COVID.
I don't.
Oh, no,
I'm
luckily.
tested, so.
Otherwise, she wouldn't have been there. So.
I want to be in front.
I really do like your low voice, though.
We can put you here, or we can put you directly behind Theodore if you want to.
No, I don't want to be too close to him. Ew.
I
No,
know.
you want to be close to the puking kobold. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
No, not to a puking kobold, but to her girlfriend, of course she wants to.
Sure.
Yeah, they're close to a puking kobold and to Theodore.
Yeah.
How about-
I would have prefer
Right.
you over him.
But Bree, what do you want to do? Gross.
Yep.
Sorry.
Oh, shit.
But I can breathe again.
That came from afar.
Yeah, it was really disgusting.
Alright, Bree, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
The episode just titled Seasickness.
I want to
That's pretty good. Yeah.
hold my action, and can I do if it would come within 60 feet of me, could I cast Vicious Mockery on it?
You could.
You know?
That's you're using your reaction to when it gets close enough to cast it. Right?
Yes. That's
So
the
you're
first
holding
thing
your-
I want to do because I don't know what it is.
Okay, so you're holding your action for Vicious Mockery.
Yep.
After Bree, who's next? We got Angie.
No.
Angie, what do you want to do? Nope.
It's getting worse.
Are you okay, Max?
I mean, I'm okay. I don't think that.
Yeah.
don't think you should be asking
you looked
me.
really
Is that
worried.
okay?
No, I know. I saw his face. I know.
I mean, we're safe over here.
yeah,
kinda.
where we are, kinda.
Kinda.
I have a
just sneezed
shield.
one time.
No,
You
not
have a
really,
shield,
because
yeah.
I'm in the car with her.
You're
Yeah, okay.
You sit next.
Yeah, you're not all safe.
Sorry.
But did you sit next to her in the front?
I
Yeah.
wanna use.
I said that.
I'll
I
wait.
sat down and
Let's
I was
see,
like,
let's
oh,
get
I'm
through.
sick. Oh,
So, what do you want to do?
Nice.
I wanted to use 2 sorcery points to
Right? Okay.
cast quicken spell. No, I won't. Sorry.
So
I touch Bree and cast Barrier of the Spirit of the Phoenix.
So,
You are concentrating on that.
Yeah.
And I have an AC of
2,000.
It's plus 2.
+2. So
No, it's plus.
no.
No.
We had an old Winnie the Pooh doll that if you pressed on its nose, it would go no.
Well, I heard something. I thought I knew right now you said barrier, but I heard barrel.
It's Barrier of the Phoenix.
Yeah.
Barrier.
Barrel
Barrel
of Phoenix.
And if I'm correct,
barrel
it's a
of the
plus 3 on your AC.
Yes.
+3. Okay, so I have an AC of 21 right now.
But that's your
Bonus action to cast that. It's a second level spell?
it's almost
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is as good as yours.
But I won't use it quicken.
Yeah,
For
that's
fuck's
so
sake.
it's all I can do.
Okay. That's your bonus. You still have an action if you want to hold an action for something.
Yeah,
you can still hold a cantrip
If you want to.
I want to hold Firebolt for if it comes into reach.
Firebolt. Okay, keep that in mind.
After Angie, we have Utsul. Utsul, what do you want to do? Hold a spell, cast something.
Sure, yeah.
Throw something.
Throw something.
Sure.
At the moment, they're somewhere between 180 to 200 and something feet
these
away.
gauntlets
So
have like
20 foot range.
20 feet range. Yeah, I'm gonna chill here and just vibe.
You want to hold an action in case?
We don't know how fast it's gonna come any closer.
That's true. Yeah, I guess I'll hold an action to still javelins.
You don't have javelins. You had an axe.
You had 2 axes.
I
One
have
you
2
through
axes.
through a portal that went somewhere,
And
which
the
you're
other
not
one
sure
is a
about.
returning axe, right?
No,
No.
not
The
anymore.
returning is no longer.
So you have one. You should have an axe.
I should have an axe, but I'm not gonna throw it off.
And you had a javelin of lightning,
No, I don't have that
which
anymore.
you had one, but that one you used.
Why don't
You also think it's top knot is cute.
What?
That's yeah. That's,
No.
Yeah.
But the fluff in front of it just.
I have nothing yet.
But it's very small.
Please continue on your D&D.
Sorry,
Just giving her some time to think.
I was distracted by it.
By my flute.
Yeah.
Big floof.
No, not by your flute.
I
by your top
guess
knot.
I will guess I will hold distance strike. Like my right.
So you're holding distance strike if it comes in range.
If it comes in
Damn.
20 feet range, I'll schmack it. I'll
Yeah.
try to schmack it.
We'll say that
Okay.
if nothing comes in range, you don't expend the charge because you're not actually firing.
Yeah, no, I figured.
Alright, after Utsil, oh, not that. Okay, so it's sadly enough I don't have as I said, I don't have an ally one, but I only have one layer card. So technically, the allies, which are first John, then Theodore, will be the layer. So, begin with Jean. What's Jean doing?
making sure the ship does what it needs to do.
Okay.
Because it doesn't have any range. He doesn't have any range. So.
Will he hold an action?
Well, no, I don't think he's gonna hold an action. He's just gonna.
Okay.
Like a villain.
Theodore.
He's gonna do the dodge action actually. So that's,
Dodge?
Okay,
Yeah, I
you
feel
can
like that's
dodge.
appropriate.
Alright. Let's see. Right. Theodore will not turn himself invisible because this is the beginning of his journey, so he will be a responsible adult.
Okay, that's
Instead, he will use an action to cast Mirror Image, and suddenly there's not one Theodore, but on the ship there are 4.
Oh no!
Ooh, yes.
Why are there 4 of you? I
You can
screamed.
push him off. Like the thing.
all at the same time they turn to you because it's better that way, and there's just like 4 times the same voice. That's his action. Genius. Oh, he also has a cower, grovel, and beg. I forgot about that. That's one of his actions.
Well, I mean, that's the one we should
So fucking
talk
on
about
brand.
it With the party. Let's not just do something on our own.
no, we can do it.
Okay. After Theodore
It's a good moment.
is Zira. What do you want to do?
I just have my turn.
Well, I will.
Sorry, Zira, but I'm gonna have to put you over here.
That's so discriminatory.
Sorry. George will also be there, I guess.
Okay, luckily I have my father.
Alright.
Flying up to there.
Well, I will grab some random ass magic out of my bag and get ready to throw it once I'm close enough.
Alright, so you hold an action to throw a bolt. It's for damage or for status effect?
Status
So if you-
effect.
if you-
I like that.
If you paralyze or stun it, it will just fucking drop.
Yeah, it's a status
A
effect.
status effect, okay. After Zira, George, it's your turn.
Yes, bless.
On who?
Me, myself, and
You can do 3 people, so.
I thought you were not that egoistic.
Nope.
Shit, I don't
Oh,
have
I'm not gonna
God.
do it on me myself.
It's self-absorbed.
Don't have blue rings. I'll use red.
On Angie, 3, 0.
Okay, well, funnily enough, we'll make the barrier of the Phoenix red instead,
Okay.
and then blue is for bless.
Yep.
You have a bless, and Zira has a bless, right?
Yes.
Or
Or
can
can
Not yourself?
You're concentrating.
upskill that shit?
Yeah, you can upskill that shit.
You can.
Glasses with another higher.
I'm pretty sure you can bring it up to, like, if you.
Every
Higher spell slot is an extra person.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll higher spell slot it and do myself as well because
Well, fuck you. I don't have another blue ring, but here, this black ring. That's your blessing.
yes.
Yeah, I really don't have another blue one.
You have a
I
black
threw a bunch
blessing.
of blue ones out because I never used them. Oh wait, can I get your bottle?
My bottle?
Yeah.
Why?
Can I?
You want this?
Give me the ring.
Yeah.
No, that's not fun.
Improv.
Give me the ring.
The ring. Yeah, but there's water inside. So it
Yeah,
has to
be careful.
Wait.
That's for you, George. Once we get to it. Anything else?
I don't
Just
think
drink a
so.
bit.
Come here.
No, wait.
Improv.
Take your time. It's fine.
Try to not do the bathroom.
Or should I do it?
Should I use it?
You can even open the box.
Just do something else, guys. Don't focus on me right now.
No, we are everybody focus on.
No!
Pressure.
No pressure, no pressure. But if you spill yourself, we will all see it.
Well, well, it's on camera.
I know,
anyway.
right?
It's on camera anyway, so we can watch it back. If we want
Okay.
to. Oh, almost.
I can also make a deck save for this.
That's not how that works in real life.
You're almost
Why doesn't
You
it?
can probably twist it off.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, everybody bring bottles of water just in case we need an extra ring.
Sure.
I have
There
a
you
Water.
No, that one doesn't
bowl
work.
of water.
Those don't work. It's not
My
stupid.
face.
Whatever.
I mean, what color
Um,
do you need?
But it's not like
I
you're
don't have any
next to it.
Sure, we'll see if I can find purple bottle.
Mm.
George, if there's nothing else you want to do,
I don't like to drink it this way. I'm gonna grab a glass.
we have a glass right there.
Ruined your drinking
That's your-
experience.
Sorry. But George, nothing else?
No.
Alright, then after George is the enemy's turn.
What is it?
That's
Which
I
your
don't think
vampire
it's-
spawn.
I'm not gonna print a new little card for every type of enemy.
Not?
You had
You're not?
skeletons last time.
I
I
am
had
so
skeletons
glad
last time, so
that
this time I wanted to do
George
something
is
different. So this time I
standing
used
between me
vampire
and the
spawn
enemy.
because they also look pretty evil.
I mean, that's. I don't. I feel
I
like
mean-
that's specific.
I mean, you should have just used the dragon.
These are vampire spawn. Just
Yeah, why didn't you just use a dragon though?
Shit, I'll get one if you want me to.
Don't.
I don't think we can handle.
Why isn't the dragon attacking?
You guys can handle it, even during
Young
easy.
dragon mate.
So we
think
have
it's
spawns.
That thing has like
Why do
100
we
hit
have
points.
spawns?
Fair.
You guys fucked it up in like 2 rounds.
It's just
Your damage output is like 200 something around.
Yeah, if I get close to it,
If you get close to it.
which
So-
is probably not. Because
First
they're
of all,
flying.
let's see. They'll be flying.
No.
So this is north. You guys are traveling south. So you're going that way. That's east. That's north. That's west. So they're coming from that direction.
Caw-caw.
So they're coming from pretty fucking high up. So
Yeah.
we'll put one as high up as possible. The other one I don't have enough things for, so that one will go there. And now that they're come this close, which every single proxy, by the way, which we'll go over one by one, you do realize what they are, and they are not. They're not a bird.
There you go.
They're not a plane. They aren't Mega Mindy either.
Oh.
Well, that's because she can't fly. But
It's
it's
Megatoni.
amazing, guy.
Yeah.
But there are these larger draconic looking
Oh,
creatures.
See,
yeah.
told you should
They're
print the
those
dragon.
kind of things.
So they're not chimeras.
Chimera one.
Are they my kin?
Why does he have so many legs?
It's good.
Because I didn't have 2 regular wyverns.
Yeah, are they my kin?
I mean, you're pretty smart. Go ahead and roll a nature check.
I don't think they are.
Sorry.
So there are 2.
There is indeed 2, because you,
That-
but you
that
only
one has
saw
like
one because you're
6
looking
legs.
into the sun.
Yeah.
And one of them rolled a pretty high stealth.
That's only a 12 though.
12. That's probably fun to listen to on stream.
Yep.
12.
You
You would recognize them being wyverns, but nothing else about them. They are draconic, but if you consider yourself draconic, then sure, they are kin.
Yes, they're my kin!
Otherwise,
Your
no.
kin?
They're my kin.
She's
My kin?
lizard.
I
They're
know, I'm
big
just
lizards.
role playing.
So, they come in. Let's see. Down the rabbit hole we go from held actions. First, Bree. Because this is how far they get in their turn. Bree, what do you want to do?
It was. Oh, then.
You were holding your action. What did you
Yeah.
have?
Vicious Mockery.
Okay, on which one do you want to cast it?
That one, because it's bigger.
They are, in actuality, the same size, but I only have...
Yeah, but you only have one.
No, that one is
miniature.
bigger.
I know.
Actually.
I
It
know.
also deals twice the damage.
I figured.
You guys did that now. No, I mean, they were the same in my book, but I'll
Yep.
double the damage, don't worry.
So,
It's a wisdom saving throw on its end.
yep,
That is pretty bad.
Oh, we're gonna see
11.
any moment.
11. That's a fail.
Yeah, or 71, but I'm pretty sure that's a 10. I'm not sure if it was a 10 or a 70, but I'm pretty sure it's a 10, so.
Okay.
Keeps like.
So,
Go ahead.
yeah, and I'm going to mark it as follows. And I'm just like, shadow in the sun. You're on your way to hell.
Jesus.
And I roll for
Keep under control.
5 plus 3 is 8 points of psychic damage.
8 points of psychic damage.
And it has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
It's actually a pretty important thing. So as you yell that at it, you see its head kind of just rear back before it continues in the dive that it's currently doing. Okay, let's see. Angie, what you were holding a firebolt. Which one do you want to fire the firebolt at?
The one she didn't hit.
Okay, so the other one. Go ahead and roll an attack roll. Great AC, of course.
What did you?
It was a 2.
May hit.
I think you might not hit.
11.
Does
You
not
think?
hit. You fire the firebolt and it can just flies past, no effect. Utsu, you were holding an action, but I don't think it reaches.
I don't
far,
think so,
so-
either. So
Yeah, you don't fire the charge, you keep it for now. Let's see. Both of your allies were not holding actions. Zero, you were holding a bottle with a status effect. Which one are you throwing that at?
That one.
Big one, okay. It's going to be a saving throw on their end, I'm assuming.
Yes, they need to make a saving throw.
What's the range, by the way, of that?
60 feet.
Oh, no, then it's. I wasn't sure if it was maybe 20.
They need what is
That's pretty bad. Constitution?
Yeah, Constitution.
It's an 11.
No, they don't make it.
Right.
That one doesn't make it.
Go ahead and roll for what type of status effect
Oh,
is it
please be a 4 or a 6!
Fire.
God damn it! He's frightened of me now.
Frightened of you. Okay, that's a good one.
I really want him to be paralyzed or stand.
And it
Like,
lasts
mama.
Yeah.
until when does it last?
Until the end of my next turn.
Until the end of your next turn. Okay.
Good work.
Let's see. That was here. George, you were not holding us something, and they just arrived. So, top of the round. Bree,
Yeah.
what do you want to do?
Question. If I would go hypnotic pattern on them.
Yes. Well, they're not within 20 feet of one another.
No, that's the only thing. Okay, because it's a 30
You could only
foot
hit
cube
one.
within range. Yeah.
So 30. Hold up. 30 feet.
30-foot cube.
5, 10,
That's not
15,
30,
20,
right?
25, 30. Yeah, they're within 30 feet of one another. I'll say.
Shall I try?
Do it!
That one's 15 feet up. The other one is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 feet up. So that's within 30 feet, and they're 20 feet that way. So yeah, they're within 30 feet of one another.
Well, I'm gonna try.
30 feet cube is fucking massive.
Yep.
So-
So I'm gonna try. I'm just pointing my rapier at them, and I
Okay.
just say, "You're going to fall."
Alright, that's- how long does hypnotic pattern last?
Up to 1 minute, and I have to do concentration.
Well, they'll plummet from the sky first, so we'll see.
Yep.
Because they can become incapacitated, right?
If they get
Yep, and it
damaged,
has,
they
a,
get-
and it has a speed of 0.
What does it say of flying? I'm pretty sure it says something about flying.
When flying creatures reduce the speed to 0, they fall from the sky. That's just.
That's what it says?
No, that's a normal thing.
I'm pretty sure hypnotic pattern says something
The spell
specifically
ends for
about
an
flying
effective
creatures.
creature. It takes will be blown.
Unless they have hover. But I don't think these creatures have
Well, it's
hover.
either that or it
It's
says
not
like they
here.
continue flying in their space.
It's not here, but I know from combat rules.
Yeah, no. If it turns off speed to 0, they fall unless it's hover. Indeed.
Yeah, well charmed by the spell, the
Never
creature is
mind, sorry.
incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
It's I think Earthbind or something. And there's a spell that says something about if they fly, they just stay in place, which specifically states that they don't fall. But if they fall, then they fall.
Yeah.
Let's see if they fall, shall we?
Wisdom saving throw on their end.
Let's see. What's the
Let's hope they're
DC?
not wise.
They're probably wise.
Yep.
Very
Wise.
wise.
Well, my DC, it's
From
not for
It's
not for psychic damage, so it's a 15.
15. Okay.
Yep.
Let's see. They have a +1 bonus.
Okay.
So let's do that one first. It's
Yep.
going to be. Let's see. Let's use this one for that one. It's a 7, so that's an 8 that fails. That one. 11 for 12. So they both fail. You are concentrating on that.
Yep.
Isn't also when they hit the water, it damages them and
Yeah.
Yeah.
They will begin. They will fall. They will begin to fall 60 feet around. I will also account for their momentum existing.
So
Uh,
how are you
Probably
gonna
use-
calculate that?
what?
Well,
gravity.
Well, with Pythagoras, I had one once. Somebody brought that shit out in the game. Like, according to Pythagoras' theorem,
Yeah,
that
no,
would hit.
that wasn't Unravel.
It wasn't an Unravel
It
game.
wasn't Unravel. It was
Yeah.
I think.
It's like,
I think I know.
I don't remember.
fuck Pythagoras' theorem. If
It
it's 30
wasn't
feet,
me at least.
if it's
No.
30 feet, it's 30 fucking feet.
Virus.
Both of them are hit,
Mm-hmm.
which means they will start falling
the
60 feet
sorcerer
on their
roll.
turn.
Okay.
And I will account a little bit for their momentum.
Huh.
After
Yeah,
Bree,
for
anything
sure.
else?
I say, guys, I did something. Let's get out of here.
Well, for the record, your boat is not moving that fast.
Yeah.
Like, they're not it's moving, sure, but it's not at a great speed. These guys were just going for you and just suddenly start crashing into the ocean.
Yep.
I'm just
So
gonna,
maybe we're gonna drown.
I'm just gonna keep starting throwing status effects.
Alright,
Are they coming right at us?
They were.
yeah, they were. Angie, what do you want to do? They are about to start falling. Yeah, like you just see a flash of shimmering color in the middle of the sky in this large cube shape.
What is this?
After that phase, you see both of them again. Don't do that. And
He's
then
not going.
begin to fall. What do you want to do?
You okay? Jesus, I make everybody sick here.
No, that's
no,
water.
It's the water.
Oh, Ian gets water.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you say Earth and Maximilian's Earth and Grass from the slapstick,
Why?
because they're flying.
Okay.
The hand just.
It's that would be funny. No, I want to cast Fireball. No,
Firebolt?
because I think fireball is maybe more effective.
I mean, maybe. They, as I said, like that's
wait.
you could hit both of them with a fireball if you want to, without hitting the ship.
But would they be fire resistant?
Not sure. You haven't
With
seen
dragons.
them breathe fire. Make a nature check
Okay.
You're smart.
to see. Yeah, you're pretty smart and learned.
Are you nature smart though?
I mean, to be specifically with having
don't know.
trained with Chef Foucher, who
18.
knows a lot about dragons.
Specifically.
No.
18.
Yeah.
Alright. In your studies with Chef Foucher, at one point it would have come up that these would be wyverns, which are indeed seen as draconic creatures, but are not resistant to any type of elemental damage.
Okay.
You would know that they are hella fucking poisonous. They can stab you.
Oh, they're
with a very
poisonous.
bad poison.
Yeah.
Hit me.
Why?
You're not immune.
Okay.
The amount of poison that they would deal to you as well would be
You said
lethal
hit
for any
me.
commoner. So
I will cast fireball.
fireball. Okay. What's the DC of that?
Oh, it is 17.
Alright, keeping the same dice for both of them. That one rolled a 19 for a 22. That one rolled a 15 for an 18.
Fuck.
So they do still both suffer damage, but only half.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, they're incapacitated.
Yeah.
They both fail,
Oh, nice.
but they are no longer incapacitated.
Right, they will wake up.
Yeah, because they got
So
damage.
they won't crash to the ground. They will both save themselves from doing
Why
that.
did you do that?
Well, to be fair, you just turned a double save on a
Can I have
fireball
dice?
into a fail.
Can I have
Instead, it would
dice?
have either been that or falling
Respectfully,
damage.
I will decline in this moment. You
Yeah,
can
okay.
just add multiples. Let's just roll. And
How many dice do you have?
I have 3 and I need 8.
Okay.
Here, I got 4.
But like,
have
Oh,
this.
here, I have 6. I have 6.
Yeah.
No.
Do you have them
No,
all?
I have 2.
Okay. Only like you can have it, but then you don't have to like.
And they are also no longer concentrating on the spell. But this is a better use. It would have either been falling damage or fireball damage.
yeah,
Falling damage.
Okay.
but it will
Fireball
still fall.
damage is way better. No,
No, not anymore.
they took damage.
They will now catch themselves and continue flying. Because they're at the start of their turn, they would start to fall.
Yeah,
But now, before
Yeah.
their turn, they're already.
but my
woken up.
point is, they can take fire damage, but they can also, and after taking fire damage, they can also fall to death. So
They could if you now recast the spell.
They take
So they're not
15
dead after
points
this.
of
They're
damage
falling
and that's
apart.
already halved.
Well, they don't. They
Oh.
don't save. They
Then-
fail
oh, yeah,
because
no.
of the hypnotic
Sorry.
pattern.
And then it's 30.
30. See, 30 damage, or otherwise it would have been like 1d6 for that guy, 2d6 for the other one. So this is better. She didn't. It's a good combo.
okay.
So 30 damage to both of them. Fuck,
Yeah.
that's rough.
I
Okay.
want them to fall down to hell.
That one's 30
Maybe.
They
down.
get a fiery surprise now.
So as they kind of get flung and get kind of stunned in the middle of the space there, suddenly a massive ball of fire engulfs them both, and they come out a little roasted.
I use
A little
Quicken Spell
Quick spell, okay.
to cast Magic Missile.
You can only cast one spell with a spell
Oh.
slot per turn. If you do a quick spell, you can do another cantrip if you want to.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'll cast Firebolt.
On which one?
The black one.
Black one? Go for it. Same.
I'm not saying anything. Why? Why me?
Because you have the
17.
reputation.
17 hits.
I have the reputation for it.
You do.
DOT.
By the way, you also have Bless, so you can add a d4 to any saving throw or attack roll.
Yeah.
But it still hits. You're not going to turn to a natural 20. So
No. I'm not
future reference.
But, 6 damage.
6 points of damage. Okay.
Then I have the shard,
Yeah.
and they will have to make
Well,
a
you have to choose one.
that one. Dexterity save. 17.
That's going to be a 7.
Nope. Fails. And I believe it's 3d6?
Yeah, 3d6 radiant damage.
Yeah, I've got the...
So mid-air, ball of fire, a small firebolt hits it, and then a radiant horn just comes out of a rip in reality. It's a fucking... That's a lot in one turn.
12.
Jesus. 12 points of radiant damage, and they're blinded, right?
Yeah.
12 points. Do you have blind sight? No, shit. 12 points of radiant damage brings them down to... 9. And the big... This one... Blinded. Okay.
Nope.
Frightened of Zira.
Oh, frightened of
No,
Zira.
he's
Oh, you hit that
blinded.
one? Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Wrong one.
So that one is frightened and blinded, right?
I'm blind.
So it's going mad.
Well, oh shit.
I mean, shall I throw another status effect on there?
Well, the funny part about frightened is that it only affects really if they can see their the source of their fear.
Sorry.
Well, then I'll just. make
Well,
him get
yeah,
mad.
important. Well, before we get to that, Utsil, what do you want to do?
I
You have an axe.
That also has a short range.
Yeah, because it has a 60 feet long range. If you miss, though, it's definitely gone.
It's like at the bottom of the ocean.
If it hits, it's in a dragon.
Well, yeah,
Which is also not very
Which,
great.
there's also a good chance you won't get it back.
No, it will fall in the ocean and...
You don't have the returning axe anymore?
No.
No.
Zero took that off a while ago. But you can
long
throw
while
the
ago.
axe that you've been holding on to for. I mean,
Can
the
I-
other axe you still throw through a portal, so that one also you're not gonna get back.
I mean, that was because
Unless
Uso
it-
was annoyed.
Yeah.
Can I climb up the mast?
How much movement do you have? Do you have a fuck ton, right?
45 feet.
I
And
mean,
I can...
I'd rather if you didn't, but you can.
I'd like to climb up the mast.
Sure. Whatever. You don't have a climbing speed, unless you want to use your glove to fire it, then grapple the mast and then pull yourself there. Which I'm pretty sure it's possible, right?
Can I do that?
Look at the item, because you can grapple someone at a distance. I know that. If you want to use it as a grappling hook, I'll allow that because that sounds dope as fuck.
I should do. You should.
Can you pull yourself towards it or it towards you if it's a creature?
Grapple a
Or
creature.
is it just grapple?
Grapple a creature?
Ah, so then you would only be able to latch it on there and not. Okay, not possible, sadly.
Damn.
But it would have been hella dope if it could. You imagine that for a second before you get. God damn it, you gotta start climbing. You don't have a climbing speed, sadly. So go ahead and I'll say roll an athletics check. I'll say DC fucking average person needs to be able to climb in this. So, but it doesn't have
It
anything.
has things to climb up.
Yeah, so I'll say DC 10 because you're also doing it in combat to not slip.
Yeah, no, fair. It is split second decision.
Yeah. If you fail the DC 10 athletics check, you suffer a bit of damage.
19.
Right.
Just like,
I can't get you too high, sadly, so I don't actually have.
I can hang on to the mast.
Yeah, so
Just
you're
like-
up there.
That's also pretty cool.
Yep.
Yeah,
You're
Yeah, you're kind of like
Pirate
hanging
hang.
off from
Yeah.
the side,
The pirate hang.
pirate style.
Yeah.
You're holding onto a rope on the one side, kind of using your feet to keep pressure. Alright, that's your movement.
I will hold action. If they get close, I will just like distance strike.
Sure. Alright,
Or no, I have
yes.
a better idea. If they get close, I want to jump on.
I'm gonna jump on one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
they,
a
they,
better
they might have.
idea.
Okay, so if they get within jumping distance,
jump on.
I'll let you know.
Oh god.
After that,
I know it's a bad idea. I want to do
what
it.
does Jean want to do, if anything?
Jean, he's been dodging.
I'll dodge some more.
I will just say that he's seeing everything happening. He's pretty content. He's gonna dodge some
Right.
more.
He stays dodging. After. Okay, after that, Theodore.
What you gonna do, Theo?
I am a master of battle. Ready's a shocking grasp.
Yeah. Sure.
Shocking grasp.
He will cast mage armor on himself.
Right.
So he has already mirror image and then also
And
mage armor.
Yes, he actively engages in this fight. He's only casting protective spells.
Okay.
At easy doesn't die, so
Okay.
I think he's doing. a
Yeah,
good
but he
job.
still doesn't die because he has to pay us. So okay.
After that, Zira, the status effect of Frightened ends. Sadly.
Let's see what else I can make him do.
Are you throwing it at the same guy?
No, I'm throwing it at the other.
Okay. This one's no longer frightened.
But it's
He
still
can't see me, so
That's
it doesn't matter.
Go for it.
Well, you need to make a saving throw.
Right. That's going to be a 15.
Doesn't make
Or
it.
sorry, no. 16, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, that doesn't
16.
make it. Sad.
Yeah, sorry, not +2 bonus. +2
God
bonus.
damn it, this would have stunned
Plus-
him.
Ah, shit. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, the +2 bonus was Theodore's. They have a +3. Okay. Anything else, Zira?
No.
Alright. After Zira throws a little ball, it can just... like, it dissipates before it hits the water. It's gone. I'm sorry. Utsil hanging in the mask. Angie releasing a whole fuck ton of spells. Bree a little disappointed with her spells gone. George, what do you want to do?
I'm also disappointed.
It was a good combo. It was a good combo.
I would have stunned the guy.
I'm already concentrating on something.
That would have caused them to fall as well.
So...
Yeah. That's why I'm so sad that you made it.
Sorry.
Wait, they're
I'm
not
kinda glad
falling
that I did.
anymore?
No. The spell that she cast kind of held them in place, and they would start falling. They kind of like get hypnotized, and then you hit them with a fireball,
Fuck.
which shook them out of it, but also made it so that they automatically failed the saving throw.
Oh.
So it's a good combo. Like it would have either been that, or they hit the water, suffer falling damage, and then they would have woken up.
Yeah, the falling damage is much less than the
That would have been
fireball
like
damage.
2d6 for the big one and 1d6 for
And
the
if
other one,
he,
and that
if
was
he
30
failed
damage.
the
So.
save, then he would have been stunned and
Spiritual
started
weapon.
falling again.
Yes.
It will be somewhere here.
Where?
Here.
Fuck you.
What? What did you call it?
Yeah, just for that.
Did you?
Yeah, balance it.
Eat a
It's
dick.
technically in front of it. It's but I'll allow it.
Go ahead and make an attack.
I'll allow it. Oh, yeah.
It's blinded, so you have advantage.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking clerics.
God, fucking
Yeah,
damn it.
fuck you. Eat a dick.
Yeah, fuck you.
Guys,
Fuck
guys.
you, Tony!
Keep it clean. Fuck you, Ezekiel.
12.
You know what I did last night?
12.
What?
Just misses. No, just misses.
It's just
11
like...
misses.
Wait, I am
Well-
blessed.
Dick.
Yes, I'm blessed.
Just 3.
So that's a 15.
That hits.
Yes. Fuck you.
You also had the amulet if you want to use it, I'm just saying.
No, I didn't want to use that. So that is a total of 10 points of force damage.
10 points of force damage,
I wanted to make a dexterity save. So for Sacred Flame.
A natural 20 for 23.
Well,
Blind does nothing, I suppose. I assume.
For deck save? No, it doesn't.
Okay.
I don't think so, at least. Let me check.
I'm not sure. I'm just asking.
It's just
Blinded
being fair.
might if they can't see it coming. Let's see. Attack rolls, blinded creature. Let's see. Automatically fails on ability checks to require sight, and attack rolls have advantage, and its attack rolls have disadvantage. Nothing about saving throws.
Just like you're doing this.
Yeah, no, but it's water and
That's
syrup.
Okay, is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay, after George, we get to the enemies.
Yeah, but what are they gonna do?
Well, they were just like flung with a fireball.
Mm-hmm.
They're not dying yet, but that was pretty bad. They have just arrived. That's the only thing you've done so far. One of them is hanging off of the fucking. Alright. That one's blind. I would like for George, Zira, and Utsil to roll a d20 and tell me which one's the highest.
This time I'll roll high. God damn it.
So,
90.
Also
Roll
a
D20.
19!
Roll d20 please and tell me how high it is.
D20?
5.
5. Alright, you guys both rolled 19?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll again.
Kinda don't want 0 to win on this one, but I rolled a 7.
I rolled a 4.
George rolled the highest.
We'll get you.
Yes.
That one will dive towards
I mean,
you.
I did kind of.
Thank you for rolling higher than me.
So, this one dives towards George. At which point it will be in jumping distance.
I wanted to say.
Yeah, like it's in jumping distance if you want to. It will require an athletics check.
Of course.
No, you're
God.
nasty.
No.
I don't know. The dragons do look kind of
We'll put him right here for now. That's only
accurately put
that's
my-
only part of its movement. Alright.
Not a bard. And the only bard
So
in
it
the
will
party
make an
is-
attack roll at
is
disadvantage against
available.
George, which is a natural one, which fit. Well, actually, it has multi attack. So that was its first
You
attack.
can't help
Yeah.
the dragon.
That was a bite attack.
I can't. I can.
That would be
Um,
weird.
That would be so weird because I'm 4.
And it will use.
I will
Second
not
one will
help
be a
you.
claw attack, which
Second
also
would be
fails
if
with
I
a
would be
natural
a
5, so
normal
it never reaches
kobold,
you.
I would.
So it kind of just tries to get you but fails. You can jump on it though, so go ahead and make a athletics check. I'll say it's flying. You're on a mast. Athletics is gonna be 17. That's a pretty rough jump to try and make on a flying creature. It's also pretty fucking
That's
fast.
20.
Alright, that hits. You successfully jump on a wyvern as it does fly past, and with you on it,
No.
which will put you.
It grabs George.
No, it attempted to grab George, but it
Oh,
failed.
it
So
failed.
5, 10, 15. So let's see,
Tried
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
I don't know if that's a compliment.
60,
Well, he's wearing full
70,
metal armor.
75,
Of course he's
80.
heavy.
But even then,
Actually, it's
Anvil,
here.
you know, he's got all the things.
Yeah. The apple's basically.
It tries to lift off George, but George is way too
and
heavy.
he's fat.
Yeah, and then Utsil's
Okay.
on its back and it's
Utsil's
like,
on
okay.
its back, it's still blinded, it didn't manage to grab George.
George would sit on Zira, Zira would die.
The other one, there's a small group of people clustered in the center, and then there's this one motherfucker, or 4 of them, shimmering
Please don't go sit.
at the front.
At the front, yeah. That's Theodore.
This one
That's Theodore.
dives down, picks up again there. It flies as fast as the other one. It's also technically large, so it's there. It will attempt to grab Theodore.
Ooh.
First with a bite
one?
attack.
But he has mirror image
Yeah, so we'll
and
see.
mage armor.
We'll see if it works.
Yeah.
Well,
First,
I'm not too keen on the major.
let's see. First with a bite attack. That's going to be a 18, which does hit even with mage armor, because that only brings them up to a 14, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, 14. Let's see. First duplicate scatters. So that's 1 out of 3 because he rolled a 6. Or we rolled a 12. He had to roll 6. And the second attack, which is with a claw, which is going to be a natural 12. So that also hits. Let's see if it hits the illusion. Which, one second. I don't remember exactly which was the
What's
second.
the normal AC of Theodore? Is it 10?
11.
11.
Because he wears no armor. Let's see. First had to be. Two duplicates. Okay, second one has to be. So he has to roll above an 8. Let's see. He failed.
Wait, who failed?
Well, the
Theodore.
second illusion does not scatter. So Theodore gets grabbed by the claws and
Nice.
flung up. He
Okay.
also.
He's always instant. You could have just gone through anyone else.
Yeah, but it's the guy who's going to pay us. Of course he's going
Let's
to.
see. How much.
grab him.
But think,
Because he doesn't want us
If-
to earn money.
if he dies,
that's exactly
Why
what
don't
I
you
want.
finish on your quest? I don't know.
Doesn't-
This keeps getting
What
fucked.
we still can do is polymorph into fly.
This is the first
creature
quest
again.
giver that's actively.
Polymorph him.
This is only the second
Polymorph.
time that he's attacked.
Why? Do what?
A
A flying creature.
flying.
He's
An
actually
ape.
really weak, probably.
ape.
I don't
Monkey.
think- I don't
Yes!
no, no.
Polymorph Tyrion
I don't think
flea.
he can.
Well, I would be monkey. The boat would go.
He suffers
Maybe polymorph the dragon now.
65 hit points. He suffers, let's see, 9, 4, brings it to 13 points of damage. So Theodore not doing great. Theodore, get over there. Alright, so Theodore gets nicked off the ship.
Yeah.
Utsil's on the back of another one.
Don't worry, I'll go after Theodore.
How to train your dragon.
Oh shit. Do you have animal
Yes, that
handling?
was
I have
John
a plus
Theodore,
2.
top of the
I can
round.
do
Bree,
this.
what do I do?
Yeah. Question for the group.
I have a +0.
Shall I polymorph Theodore into something?
A goldfish.
Monkey!
Just think he wants to be polymorphed into something.
Theodore, you want to be big monkey?
You could also
Save
only
I'm not doing it to a big monkey. I want him to do a flying creature so he can escape from that dragon. And he can fly safe to here.
Sure.
Or I can transform myself and get him.
I mean, we can.
Theodore, you want to be big bird? It's to save you!
Save me!
That's what I'm trying to do! Become big birds!
I don't want to die.
I mean, you can maybe turn it into a sperm whale.
I mean, it would certainly fix one problem.
Yeah. If it's a big creature that can swim, though, it doesn't matter if he falls.
Yeah, that's
No, that does. If you throw a fish down a bridge and into the water, it fucking dies.
I said a big creature.
If you throw a whale, it also still suffers damage. It probably won't kill a sperm whale.
That's why a big one, because it won't kill him.
So, try or not?
But it's also your highest level spell.
Is that
Yeah.
even physically possible though? Like, can you turn? Is he like with CR and?
Oh right.
'Cause I think
He has a CR actually. He has a CR of 4.
What is a
That's
sperm whale?
that dude.
Yeah, he's a CR 4. He's a very low level wizard.
Oh, he. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
Theodore is a CR 4, so you cannot turn him into a sperm whale, which is CR 8.
Yes. Okay.
You can also turn him into a monkey, technically.
No, I know.
But a polar bear is possible.
I can do myself.
Aww.
Yeah.
Polar bears will drown.
Polar bears
Unless
can
you
swim.
cast water walk on him.
They'll drown eventually.
Eventually.
I could do that for quite a distance. Yes, that's true. At water walk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you're gonna catch.
Save me! Save me! Okay.
What a walk, you just slap.
I have to look one thing up. Whoa.
By the way, Angie, you're on deck, so keep in mind what you want to do with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just it was also a question of me, so that's
I
This is,
can't
by the way, also what you were
fireball them.
expecting.
Jump on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on the back with like wyvern riding.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
It's like to tame it.
I can transform him into a giant eagle, but I don't know if he would survive.
Mm,
Hmm.
mm,
Mm,
mm, mm,
no
mm,
problem.
mm.
No.
Kill that. And that's also was a big grapple.
Yeah. Okay, so what other thing I can do
Something
is
huge would be sperm whale would be great, but you can do
What are you turning him into? Or are you doing literally anything else?
You can also turn the wyvern into something.
You can attempt to.
Yeah. But then we have the problem that he's going to fall and we have
Well,
to
yeah,
do
but it's also
something.
Theodore.
Yeah.
He just needs to make a nice jump. He'll just fall. In
I
the
mean,
water,
if
it'll
he
be fine.
falls, I can just
Okay.
react.
Depends on
But
the
the
range.
thing is, when
That or
it
fall has
falls and
has
it takes falling damage, it will
I don't know.
lose the hit points and
let's
return
see.
to its normal form. If I take something, it's normal.
It's gonna like drop from what?
Yeah.
20 feet into the water.
Yeah. Okay.
I think. Fall damage doesn't
60
work
feet.
that way, right?
1d6 per 10 feet.
Also, when you hit, just drop on water.
Yeah.
Featherfall has 60 feet range.
Because when you
Hey, I have an idea.
So it doesn't
Yeah,
matter
if you hit the surface of water and you're not prepared for it, like you're not making a dive, that will still fuck you up.
No worries, I can react so Theodore won't fall very hard.
Okay. Yes. Okay. In that case, I cast polymorph on the wyvern holding Theodore,
Okay.
and I just do that with my. I just do that. Just doing this on my lute, and I'm just like, I want a ponytail, and this is transforming into a riding horse.
Huh?
Because he wants a horse to ride on, so he has one.
Okay, let me go get a fucking horse.
And because it has the least of other statistics and stuff, and
for
it has no features or something, it just has hooves.
It's just the worst creature to turn into.
Yeah.
Probably way too late with this. You could have turned him into an elephant.
No! If it would kick him, he would be dead.
I mean,
Instant.
Theodore into an elephant.
Theodore into an elephant, yeah. Could
Yeah.
not work.
Well,
would
I rolled a 5,
Should I
which
turn
brings it
it
up to
into
a 6, so it
Yeah.
fails.
It
Or
will
a
fail,
giant
So
yeah.
it does turn into a horse.
Sorry?
So the wyvern who's flying now with
Is it like-
Theodore
It's a CR3.
between the hooves.
Was it the CR4 or the 3?
Theodore is CR4.
So you can turn into an elephant.
Should I turn him into an
Well, he's
elephant?
Well, I don't know.
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
that's a
Then we
horse.
would have a horse and an elephant.
So
That
they're
would make
currently
any
still up in the
sense.
sky, like they're with their momentum. They're currently still going. We'll get to their turn and we'll
Oh,
begin.
this one is pretty.
Yep.
Killer.
I will,
I'll get him.
So that's your action.
yeah,
Angie, keep him on what you want.
Yeah. And I want to do an unsettling words on that one.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Angie, what do you want to do?
D8 he has to subtract, and that's a 6. Yes.
6. Keep it in mind.
Okay, so first of all, I want to cast magic missile on the.
There's just the horse standing there.
Don't do it too fast, because if it loses hit points, it will transform back into a wyvern.
How many
So
influence does the horse have, by the way?
13, and it has an AC of 10.
yeah, let's.
Just throw it at that one.
Yeah, that I was gonna say
I mean,
that. but
shall I
everyone-
just status effect the horse though?
Horse.
But I'll do it level 4.
It's your riding horse.
Okay, level 4 magic missile at which one?
The one who's still a real wyvern.
Alright.
Where's
The
my?
blinded effect ends at the end of your turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and roll for damage, I guess, because it hits.
Can I have 3d4? I don't have enough.
You don't have. You have 3d4.
Enough, but yeah, but I need 3 more because it's level 4. Thank you.
You gotta just get more dice.
Yeah, but they're expensive.
No,
And
they're
don't
really
buy.
not.
They're really not that expensive. You can get a set of dice for like €5,
You
No,
make it
Yes,
expensive.
you can.
or even like €2 at some place.
I can make them, but no.
This
Yeah.
brother and sister argument, sorry.
That's 10.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I like it how it's now a horse.
19. Yeah, but I have to add up this.
I mean, it's crazy,
So
right?
this is the
That's-
4th level magic missile.
Yeah, that's 20. 25.
If it falls, you fall as well.
I know.
25.
But I'm not like stuck. He's not holding me, so I can jump off and dive.
You can attempt to.
Can you
Attempt.
swim?
Well, you fall 60 feet at the start of your turn. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have a swimming speed.
But
but
26 points of
everyone
damage?
can swim, basically.
25.
25 points of damage. Okay.
Fall in water.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, there's no rules for that, but we'll see.
There's rules for
Here
it.
we go.
20. Okay, to 26. 6 brings it to that. 20 brings it to that. Alright. So you hit him with a bunch of like magic missiles while there's a horse on the other side
I use
flying.
Quicken Spell,
Okay. To do it again.
and I cast Firebolt
Okay, at the same one.
on the same one.
Go for it.
That is just checking 9, so that's Jesus. What? 17.
17 hits.
Jesus. Why does it?
So now a small fireball just flies after it.
30, 10. That's a 10, right? 0.
0 is 10, yeah.
Yeah, so that's 12 points.
12 points of fire damage. Very
Yeah.
well.
And he also has to make a dexterity saving throw.
That might not be actually.
That's going to be a 11.
Nope. Fails.
This is for the horn again?
Huh?
It's for the horn again.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the wyvern. It's
Yeah.
all on the same one.
So it stays
So-
blinded.
Thank you. 13?
13. Okay. That one's not doing too well. Yeah. Okay. So as you hit it with 4 magic missiles, a firebolt, and then a horn just slams into it from the side. Utsul, you see that it is not doing hot. What do you want to do?
I want to punch it.
Okay, that works. You're flying like on the back of this thing. I hold on, you see a horse next to you. What the fuck? Darts that fly past you that hit this thing and a fucking horn that just slams into it.
I'm just holding on
Yeah,
to
I'm
one
just-
of the wings.
At this point, you've only held on to it, and that's all that should happen.
Where am I on the creature?
You're kind of like on its back, like between the wings, like perfectly, as if you were actually like riding it.
Okay. So,
Because that's kind of how you landed on it. You fell like sideways, but to hold on, you would have had to pull it on the side. You can
Kinda-
punch it if you want to.
Just
I also want to try to choke it to death, but that's not gonna work, is it? It's just like,
I mean, you would have to. This creature's too big for that.
no, I thought
You would have to restrain it, and then you could choke it out, which would make it still able to survive an amount of rounds equal to 1 plus the Constitution modifier. This is still like 4 rounds you would have to choke it out before it drops 0 hit points, and then it's not even dead.
I have a rope. Can I like tie it around the neck and try to
You can attempt to. That would be a grapple check against a large creature.
Oh, that's probably not gonna work.
And to restraining it would also mean.
It
I don't know,
probably
the rules
needs
of
animal.
choking enemies is a bit.
No,
of a
that's
bitch,
not
so-
choking. I'm gonna try to turn it around.
To attempt to that would be 2 checks.
Yeah, animal
First,
handling.
it would be
And
an
then-
athletics check to try and fucking do that, and then would be an animal handling check to actually make it move that direction. Because you've been the only one here that was not riding a beast when you were traveling. You were just
I
on a
know.
cart, so you don't have a lot of experience with that either.
You can
Should I
also just
try?
punch it.
You should.
riding
I mean, do it.
Roar.
I hear 3 yeses, so
Go ahead
I'm
and
gonna
roll an
try.
athletics check.
You should.
Let's see. I would say that would be contested, so it will roll against
So
you.
you're trying to ride it for real?
Yeah. It's large
Thanks,
though,
dice.
so it doesn't
Yeah.
help.
Almost a 4.
It was almost a 4, so I tripped
It's
over.
not great.
Okay, what'd you get?
I rolled a 16.
19.
19. Okay, so you grab it with the rope. You got a rope around its neck now, like not through the mouth or anything, just around the neck, so it's not
Mhm.
great. The animal handling DC would be pretty fucking. It's a wyvern,
I'm probably.
but it's doing pretty bad. Like it's not doing too great. So I'll say DC 16. Go for it.
Come on, dice.
You can do it.
17.
17.
Given
Given you do not have control, like this creature might still attack you.
I don't know, but
You can now, if it goes, we'll roll straight athletics checks against each other. Even though it's bigger than you, we'll roll straight athletics check to contest if it will follow your commands or not. To turn. You're not like master of this beast, and it's
No,
not
I
used to
know.
being ridden. But maybe by pulling hard enough on one side, it will turn that way. But it might also still attack you.
Would you be able to tame it?
No, it's a
No.
wyvern.
Yeah, you never know.
I mean, not on the boat, at least. That's the first step. Like you wouldn't, if you get it on the boat, it's not going to be tamed. You would have to. That would be a process.
Water wolf
This
all
one
the
might
time.
fucking die first. We'll see.
I'm just.
But I'll say that's your action
Mhm.
because that's fucking that's it.
Sure.
Do you have a bonus
I
action?
mean, you don't have to land
Ooh.
close to.
We're gonna roll athletics checks, right?
You will.
They'll work.
Can I
Yeah.
rage?
Sure, go ahead and rage. So bonus action to rage. Alright, after Utsil, Sean. What's Sean doing? He's like on the boat, still kind of like holding the rudder.
He sees a horse now, and the other one is riding the wyvern. That's a dodge for him.
See the horse? So he's trying to. He's
Theodore
gonna.
is still being grappled by it, but is now going that direction.
Grappled by the horse's hooves.
Yeah, like it's between the horse's hoof, and he begins to notice that he's gonna fall.
Is
Theodore,
he already falling though?
well, he will. He begins to fall at the start of his turn. What he's gonna do, because that is the only thing that he can do, which
Because
makes sense
if
for
he's-
him, he will attempt to grab onto the thing that's suddenly no longer holding him.
Wait,
No,
the
I
horse.
mean,
That's definitely
he
going to
is starting
continue
to
to
He
fly.
doesn't know it's a horse.
If
Just
he-
suddenly he's not being grappled anymore, and there's these things next to
Doesn't
him.
I
know
mean,
it's
if
a
he
horse.
starts to fall,
What
I
is this
react
awful
with feather
creature?
fall.
Well, he doesn't know that.
Yeah, but that's what I do the moment he falls. That's my
Okay,
reaction.
that will be on the if he manages to grapple onto it, that will be on the wyvern's turn.
Okay, let's see.
He'll try to hold on to whatever is next to him because he doesn't want to fall, which he notices that he is.
Please fail, please fail.
Natural 20 or 22.
Why?
Never held it so.
I don't want to die. And then he notices suddenly that the horse is also falling.
Important question.
What's the important question?
Oh, just
Was
because
it a male or a female boyfriend?
Go ahead and roll d20 on
Why
it.
do I have to roll a d20?
Because you're the one asking.
A natural one.
Female.
Alright.
By the way, I'm concentrating, right? By the way.
Yeah, sure
This
you are.
session is a mess. I love it.
This combat just had a wyvern fly
fucking
towards you and then turn into a
Mess
horse.
this mess.
We weren't hit by anything yet.
That's how you know you have a bard in the party.
Theodore.
Yeah.
It's a shame it's not a male.
Yeah,
though,
just we aren't hit yet.
because then it would be 40
Okay.
minutes back.
Or it would be the thing you grabbed onto.
Oh! Zero. What do you want to do with your turn?
Make a saving roll.
Which one?
That one.
That one?
Yeah, the only one that's.
Are you
that's
okay?
Okay, the one's currently being ridden by.
yeah.
That is
Okay.
a visual. I didn't think I
That is going to be a 10.
Okay, that doesn't make it.
Yeah.
A status effect.
He's not charmed by me.
Sure, you have advantage on charisma checks against this wyvern now.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Only you?
Anything else, Zira? Yeah.
Well, I'll have to wait until the wyvern's turn.
Okay.
Well, is it still frightened of you?
No.
No,
But it's
But-
blinded
but
by
it's
the
Oh,
horns.
but
blinded.
it's charmed.
By the radiant horns.
So it's blinded
George,
and
what do you want to
and
do?
charmed. Okay. Interesting.
You see
combination.
Utsu like standing on this bridge holding a rope. It suddenly looks over at Zira and winks.
You
There's
see
a horse, Theodore's holding on to it. It's flying still at like 80 feet around. Just
That's wyvern now winks at me. I'm like, yeah, we're
Yeah.
kin.
this shit makes no
Ever
sense.
seen a flying horse? I have seen one.
quickly look at the spells I have.
Oh, why do you have to look at stuff? You don't know immediately what you want to do in this situation? Didn't you?
For some reason.
Weren't you planning yesterday that this exactly would happen?
No, you
This
were.
is
No. I was like, this would be a super dangerous encounter where wyverns will fly over and grab people and shit. And now those are worse.
I mean, you know, you have me in the party.
I
so.
know.
Let's turn the other wyvern also in a horse.
No, I'm flying.
If I could cast that
We have
spell, I
one
would
more
have
too.
done the same
no, I
thing.
don't have play.
Oh,
It would have been pretty fucked if you turned into a sheep, though.
what do you have?
Nah,
Sheep
I have
falls
nothing
into the
for
water,
this.
so
I'll be very
water
honest.
sinks.
You have water walk.
Can't swim.
the wool.
You have water walk
Yeah.
there.
You can swim a little bit, right?
No,
Because
if
they
sheep
were
go into the water, they
so you
drench
won't
and they
be
sink.
dragging
They
the
just
water.
drown.
Alright.
Or,
he
or
will,
a cow.
he
But
will
will take
definitely
falling
fall.
damage.
A cow will also fill
Yeah.
up with water.
So, but if you do that, it sinks. Then when at
Which is
some
not as
way,
bad as
at some point,
sheep.
it begins to suffer damage
No,
and it turns
will
back into
fill
a
up through
wyvern
his anus.
underwater.
I don't know how that
Yeah, with a
Then
Ban
that would
out.
attempt to swim up, I guess.
I also drown.
something.
Also
Yeah.
That's
drowning.
worse.
And again,
It's still drowning then, right?
it would. I mean, yes, it would.
Are you seriously
Yeah.
It would
gonna
have
do
no
it?
air and then suddenly
Well-
polymorph into something bigger. Wouldn't give it air in the lungs. I would assume?
First of all, I want to move to like here.
Okay.
Would I be within 30 feet of Theodore? I don't think I am.
Of Theodore? No, not 30 feet.
You
Let
have
me
to jump
check.
into the
5,
water.
10,
Yeah.
15, 20, 25, 30. No, nah.
Okay.
Make a.
What if I jump into the water up to like this point, and then while before
Then yes.
I hit it, well, before I hit it, I cast Water Walk.
Okay.
Oh, you're
So while you're jumping, I will say make a concentration check to try and if you can cast a spell while also doing something this
It's
physically
just
active.
concentration, by the way.
No. This would
Okay.
just be to see how well he can keep concentration of
I
casting.
personally
the spell.
don't mind getting wet either way.
Well, no, that's fine. But like the
I
physical
don't mind.
movement of jumping into the water and casting the spell at the same time. Well, you have Warcaster, so that would still apply in this
Yeah,
situation.
advantage.
Why are you rolling so badly?
So just DC 10, and if you can grab everyone. Otherwise, you only grab the people that are before you jump.
Well, the DC 10, I just don't make that. No.
It's a
Nine.
9,
It's a
right?
9.
Yeah.
So that means that Jean,
A 2
Zira,
and a
Bree,
3.
Angie, and George can have water walk. So you're standing on the water now.
The ship slowly
You
moving
cast the
away.
spell, you can like stumble a bit, you're wet. The ship's slowly moving away, yeah.
Yeah, but it was mostly to help him not drown.
I mean, what's your movement?
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm using most of my movement, like 15 for that and 10 for that, so my
That's
25 feet is gone.
Okay.
Sure, on the water.
Yeah.
What else do you want to do?
You have bonus action.
Yeah, my spiritual weapon is flying over. He's moving.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, he's coming.
Right. After George, it is the Wyvern's team. This one will plummet into the water.
Reaction!
And yeah, he will fall with it. So
Yeah.
are you saving him?
Only Theodore.
Not the horse?
No,
fuck.
So Theodore's
Horses are evil!
Theodore's kind of lets go of the horse, and the horse falls as he gently begins to drift down.
Is he though? He's misunderstood.
Well, just think
Uh,
about it. If
jeez.
someone would have something of us with horses, and
Can I get my
you would do
D6s back, by
anything
the
to
way?
save
Oh, yeah, sorry.
it. That would be fun to roleplay.
Alright, so
Somebody who loves horses.
Yeah, and then it change
see,
every
that one was
creature
like
you want
20-ish
to
feet
kill
up, so
into
that will be
horse.
7 points of damage to the
You're
horse.
so evil, I love it.
7 points of damage to the
That's
horse.
why I want to run an evil campaign.
Brings it
DM.
down to, yeah?
Would Maximilian Earth and Grass work?
There's no earth here. So no.
I mean, why? You should know that.
7.
Why is there no earth there?
On a boat on the water.
I
damn
could
it.
cast it on a boat.
Alright, so that falls. Theodore gently floats down to the water. I mean, he begins to fall at his turn, so he'll be here because you cast the spell. He will actually start falling on his turn.
You're welcome.
The horse hits the water.
Yep.
What's the move? Can you give me the
Oh.
horse's stats? Or actually, I can look it up. Riding horse.
Yep, it's the riding horse.
I mean, horses can swim, luckily, but it just fucking fell.
Yep.
They don't have a swimming speed.
No, they
They
don't have
don't.
swim. They
They just
can't
have-
like
they
horses
just have a
can
normal
swim.
speed of 60 feet.
Oh shit! Right.
Strength is +3.
After it
dex is
fell
0.
there, it will go. It will swim because it still has all of its movement, which will give it 30 feet. Then
I'm sorry, sir. Did it dive?
no, it just fell in the
Okay,
water. Just
So it does take falling damage?
yes, it took 7 points of falling damage.
Oh, okay.
So it's swimming now.
Yeah.
5,
That's
10.
13.
It swims up to you, George.
There's a water horse coming towards me. A seahorse.
It will.
Careful, it's not a seahorse.
It will
it's a sea
attempt
wyvern
to
just
attack
walked
you
anymore.
with a hoof attack
Oh no! Shit.
But that,
for 15 to hit.
that
Does it have
wouldn't
disadvantage?
work because it's
I guess.
he has to do
It's
like
water.
this because
I mean,
he's
it will
on
still
the
try and
water.
hit him.
They'll do.
This is, that would actually have been a 19. So no, it still misses with
Yeah,
a
it
15.
still misses. Okay.
The other one will make a. The other one has you on its back.
Yeehaw.
Yes.
So first it will try and make him
Do I ride
fight
the
you.
horse?
This is not at all like in the simulation.
See, he makes 2 attacks on the right one. Alright, we'll try to bite you first.
Alright.
Document the horse.
Which I'm pretty sure misses
You
with
do
a 13.
Yeah.
Then, actually, it's 6 plus 7. How much is that?
13.
13, yeah, I was right. Then it will attempt to sting you with its stinger for a 14 to hit.
Also misses.
So both of its attacks fucking miss. It will then attempt to grapple. Stop doing that. It will fuck off. So go ahead and roll an athletics check if you want to turn it any other direction.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to move it closer to the water
Alright, go ahead and make it.
and closer to the boat.
Alright, go ahead and roll an athletics check. I rolled a 2.
Even with a 4, I have a 9.
6. Oh
It's a
shit.
9.
Alright, so what do you want to do?
I wanna get it close. I kind of want to get it next to the horse, but I want to get it close to the boat and to the ground so I can eventually jump off after it dies.
Right. I'll say
It's not
you.
my turn yet.
I'll say you can get it like. It's like
Yeah,
here.
then it flies this. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's like trying to fuck off now.
See me pass up like.
Ah!
What am I doing?
Just wanna
Alright, that's
see
their
in
turn.
the
Top of the
wyvern's
round, Bree. What do you want to do?
Yeah. I want to see
It's a
in the
horse.
wyvern. I'm just wondering because it's in the wyvern's head. What am I doing right now? That's the thing I'm thinking about. That other thing is coming close. So I'm sending words at him.
You're ready to. Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
Oh wait, I still have. It's still armed, so that's good because I want a vicious mockery on him.
Okay. That's going to be a 17.
-6.
-6 for 11.
Yes, that doesn't work.
Okay, go ahead and
And
roll.
I say, "You want the chicken out of here?" And it's
It's
maximum
like
damage.
furiously bleeding.
It takes 11
was
hit
crying
points.
as well.
11 hit points of psychic damage.
11 hit points of psychic damage?
Yeah.
Okay, it's still up.
Damn it!
Still flying there.
It's
Yeah.
just bleeding and crying right now.
Yeah.
I want to just see if I can get that horse paralyzed or stunned.
Like, by the way, you're also going 80 feet per 6 seconds that direction. Like, pretty fucking fast.
Yeah.
It's also dashing. It just wants to get the fuck out. So it's dashing, so you're going like 160. So you're going... Yeah, you're going pretty fast. Anything else?
Also,
Another unsending words.
Go for it.
Why not? Just to
Uh,
end this
And
bull
Angie?
crap. It's only a 2.
Right,
but
Angie,
it's-
what do you want to do?
I want
Could
to
make it.
cast Magic Missile on 3rd level.
At the horse or at the flying one?
The flying one.
Okay. God, I love wyvern.
Went so well.
I thought you wanted to be a horse.
I want these bitches to be like tougher even, so...
Next time you just
Sorry,
need to have
you
2
keep-
horses.
With the
Flying
legs.
horses.
Pegasus. That's
There will
nice.
be a sleigh attached to some of them.
And then we will polymorph them into wyverns.
Well, you cast Magic Missile, right? It had 1 hit point, so... fucking-
Oh, then 1 Magic Missile at that one.
So, the moment it's there, it dies. As a bolt just flies through it, just gets
Oh boy.
scattered. You're
I
there
was moving it down. Can I say that
Yeah,
I'm like
you're
water
moving
playing
that
it now?
at 160 around. So, I mean, you can do a couple things. You can either, if you don't have water walk on, you can either make an acrobatics check to try and not fuck yourself up too much in the water, and see how much like if you roll like a little bit less damage, or you can attempt to jump back on the boat, which you will definitely take damage, but you're on the boat, and you're not like 60 feet that way.
Yeah, I'll try to jump on the boat.
All right.
Just
Go ahead and
if you're
make an
raging.
athletics check. I'll say DC to try and jump 16. Nice.
This is a 21.
Yeah. So you do make
It
it
was
back.
just rolling, and then you said 16, and it was 16. Just presenting itself to you.
You make it back on the boat, but you're like
I'm fucked up, but that's
you
fine.
slam into the side of the boat as you're trying to hold on to it as the wyvern kind of flies by.
No, we did
Yeah?
that before.
This one.
No.
One second. This one dies. You slam into
Yeah,
the
we
side
did
because
that.
you, as I said, you were going 160 around.
It was a long time ago.
Well, he just turned around.
He
Right?
just turns, but he's fast.
And you use your neck to break the fall.
80.
No, I'm probably like
You're still
this is the
raging,
boat.
right?
Yeah, I'm this.
Yeah.
This is the boat. This is me, and just like.
Oh, that's not good. This is pretty representative of what you actually suffer. It's not too bad. You suffer
2,000 damage. 1 million damage.
13 points of bludgeoning damage, halved to
Oh,
6. I rolled
I can do
60
that all day, every day.
I rolled 66. I rolled 3 once, a 3, a 2, and a 5.
All
so
day,
you just-
every day.
Slam to the side of the ship, but you're holding on.
How much was it?
13, half to 6. Angie, that was your action. As by the way, you're prone.
I mean,
Yeah, fair.
don't I have the other full bolts?
Oh yeah, but they all slam into him at that point.
Oh, okay.
You were aiming them all at him. He just
Yeah.
had 1 hit point, so the first one kills him.
That's fair.
You didn't know it had 1 hit point.
No.
You still have a bonus action and a reaction, I guess, movement.
No, I will
There's a horse as well.
use, Jesus. I will use my quicken spell to
Okay.
cast fire bolts.
At the horse.
At the
Go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay, there's something going on here. 11 points of fire.
Alright, you hit the horse.
And then it turns back into a
Second,
wyvern.
1 second, we'll see.
Let's see if I can either paralyze or stun it.
Please, please.
So suddenly, George, you see like a horse swimming at you and it's trying to hit you, but it doesn't. And suddenly, wyvern.
Wasn't a horse at all.
Suddenly,
I was
wyvern.
deceived.
Oh, luckily it's the small one.
You can also put the normal.
I can also put the big one down. So that happens. Anything else?
Yeah, it has to make a dexterity.
That's a fail for 7. And Utsel, you're on deck. After that, Jean, who's been very helpful.
John.
And so then I have to do anything because we got caught up with this crazy
11
white guy.
points of damage and it's blinded.
Alright, 11
I
points of
like
damage
the
and it's
idea.
blinded. Alright. So this one's blinded, can't see nothing. Thank you. What do you want to do? Yes, Utsel, it's your turn.
I want to stand up. Am I
Okay.
within 20 feet of it?
So half your movement, just like, oh. Let's see. You're technically on this square, right?
Yeah.
Well,
It's,
you're kind of like, it's a little fucking lucky.
10,
Yeah, I will say yeah,
Sorry.
you are. Because this is a large creature, so it's here.
And I'm still raging just because
Yes,
I
you
took
are.
damage also.
Yep.
I want to fire off 2 of my
And so you're firing off to the gauntlets.
Doing.
Deal damage. Deal
The
damage
thing
or to
is, if
grapple?
it was a horse, because
Do
you
damage.
just.
Okay.
I'll do that again.
And roll for attack.
You want me to jump on this one as
You can
well?
grapple it. I'm saying you can grapple onto it, and then you like with long strands of magic, you're kind of like flying after it. If it
That
flies
sounds
away,
like a much dumber idea
Only
than.
morphed again into a sheep this
Same.
time.
No, I will try
That's
to.
a great idea.
Yeah.
And then a pig.
No,
Oh,
the sheep will definitely die.
Yeah.
And then he dies on the water.
Charges here. Charge.
Or a baby shark. Baby shark.
No.
No.
Don't give it the swimming thing. Just make it a sheep. It will sink. Then it will drown. Then it will be a wyvern underwater again with no lung capacity and drown again.
Or dog.
2 charges
or
for
cat.
both attacks.
Or-
Hey, go for it.
On the
Just-
hands.
They will
Can I make them reckless?
They can.
First one,
I don't know, but chickens.
Chicken? No,
That's a
chickens
1.
float.
It's,
Really?
that's a 20,
Chickens
30,
float.
20.
okay, dirty
Like-
because the other one's
It's
better.
like ducks.
So 20 hits.
Don't turn it into a chicken because it will float.
24.
24. Okay.
I mean, they can fly.
So that hits. Both of them hit.
So maybe they also like.
6 plus.
Honestly, if
Yeah.
you
20
didn't,
damage.
let's
20 points of
would
damage.
have been horse and
Okay.
And by the way, no
But
longer
no,
concentrating, right?
When we
Yeah, you know I'm
20 more for it, if
There
we
you go.
just keep
Aye.
having hit points.
So you fire both
I
of the
mean,
gauntlets.
if it's not a wife,
I'm imagining it's that
Please.
comic sound of like
Oh.
That's the thing. That's what I meant.
you
because
know the
it's just
gun
laugh.
that shoots
Yeah.
out like a punching bag, like a doing, doing.
Sure.
That's
That's like these strands of blue coiled magic that are still in between that they
How
kind of
bad
like
is he
pull back.
looking actually?
That did a fucking number on it, but this one's pretty okay compared to the other one.
Yeah.
The other one is
That's
dead.
why I
so-
That's why I was like, if we didn't turn it, killed it, it
Aye.
would have just been a horse in the middle of the ocean. We could have just
After
left.
Utsil, Jean.
John.
Don't dodge, please.
You can dodge again if
I'm
you want
begging
to.
you.
And he knows he can't reach the...
You can make him useful.
How?
Well,
I mean, you
can
have
water
one walk
walk.
on him, right? So he can go up there and attack him.
If he
Right.
wants to step beside his boat.
And
well, John is the one who's doing like the. I just feel like we should protect him as he's important for the boat.
Last time you guys kind of like that.
Last time our captain kind of like got killed instantly.
The captain
Wait,
goes
what?
with the chip.
Got killed and grappled and pulled underwater. Oh yeah, you weren't there.
The ship went
Excuse
down
me.
and the captain down.
That's how they got the ship, and then they gave it to Jean.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
John wasn't the original owner. That's
No.
why we're water walking to Zhatka.
Yeah, because the original owner lived in Jatka. You can hardly sail into the boat with a guy who's dead.
Yeah, he just doesn't have anything he can really do.
I mean,
throw
you can
a
say
dagger.
dagger. You can throw daggers.
That's why we walk.
I mean, what if we just,
Can fly.
before we
Sure.
go to Zetka, paint the boat?
He'll throw a dagger.
Man, go ahead and make an attack roll, Sean.
17.
That hits.
Yeah.
See, you can make him useful.
Yeah.
1d4 plus.
Wait, is he within, is the thing within 20 feet of him?
No, it's not.
Still a 17. Oh.
Still hits.
Alright.
Now you're rolling great, but on George you're not.
It's just the
It's gonna be
spiritual
very
weapon.
useful there. 5.
It's just
5 points of
It's
damage.
just a spiritual weapon that always sucks.
It's still something. Alright, so as the dagger just sucks into the thing, he grabs back on the rudder.
You have to buff for it.
Theodore's turn. Theodore begins to fall.
You should use
Slowly.
That's a long way.
And no fall, no, it takes no fall damage.
Yeah, Theodore gently falls into the water. Oh, great.
I can swim.
floating.
He's floating, yeah.
Okay.
You will cast Expeditious Retreat on himself as a bonus action. And dash to eventually make his way back onto the boat on this side.
Just like walking around.
No, he swims. He's like, eh. He can go pretty fast.
And I say when he gets on the boat, you're welcome.
Thank you. I'm
Yes,
drenched.
you're also extra
To which one?
welcome.
Because you see 3 of them.
All at the same
Drenched.
time.
You're
You
welcome.
didn't even fall,
can I
fall
say?
hard because of you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that. Alright, that's Theodore's turn. Zira, your turn.
Okay. Saving throw.
Again.
Yeah, I really want to stun it.
That's a 14.
Does not make it.
Another one.
Another one bites the dust.
It's not the song I was thinking of, but that works too.
Yes, it's stunned.
Man, stunned. So it kind of just stays there in the water.
Does it
George.
start to sink?
No, it's just stunned. It kind of just floats there.
Now we can leave.
It's also
It's just vibing there.
But if it's stuck,
there's,
we
no,
shouldn't
there's,
attack
there's
it.
nothing pulling it down.
Yeah,
How
it will
I
stay
think-
stunned until
about-
my turn
You
again.
take a rope.
The end of your turn
and
is started.
capture it.
No.
And
I will cast
You don't
Searing
give us extra
Smite.
money.
So that means that it's also good for you. Alright, Searing Smite, that's a save, that's a
So,
concentration though,
I think
right?
a concentration though.
Alright, so
Let me just check it.
the bless fades from everyone.
Oh.
sad.
That's indeed sad.
But we haven't used it.
So,
Yeah, we haven't really been using it that well.
No.
And I'm hoping I'm not gonna roll shit twice.
You can keep it, by the way.
Thank you.
What a ring.
I appreciate that.
You have no blue ring.
I mean, if you
It's
really
my
want to have
helmet
it,
on it.
if you really want to have it back, you can.
No.
I mean, she can't really put it back on her bottle now.
No.
Oh no, Theodore died.
Yes, he died! No, oh no.
Oh no, I'm
He's
out
not gonna pay us.
I mean, you had a good, you had a good moment at the end of the last game with him, where you guys drank a
Yeah.
drink
Okay.
before leaving.
Yes, okay, but still, he's doing some stupid stuff, so...
Why? He was very valiantly putting him in the front lines of the fight.
Yes, because that, he shouldn't do that. He should be under the mast or something.
It's a
Made himself
So
a target.
24 to hit.
44 hits.
I mean, it didn't hit any of us.
Just good.
I get
21.
25 points. No,
What?
24 points of damage.
The fuck?
24?
What is
No,
this?
no, no, no,
24
no.
points of
It has
damage.
25. See?
Well,
It has
first-
25 because that reaction.
It is still alive.
Yeah!
God damn it. Well, it does ignite.
God damn
It
it.
ignites, and at the start of each turns,
What's in the
until
water,
the
right?
spell ends, the target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 1d6 fire damage. I mean,
Is it on fire? Because then it would be instantly doused. Because it's in the water.
Yeah.
yeah, the target to ignite in flames, so it's on fire.
Oh,
And
that's a
that
shame.
that does not
You
work.
almost killed it.
Because he's in the water.
I'm gonna kill it for you.
And then the concentration ends because the water is immediately
That
doused.
it was such a good roll.
He's like
It wasn't
floating
good.
away. Like,
After George, it is its turn. It's stunned, so it doesn't do anything. Breathes yours. It's like
Don't
just
miss.
lying there. The other one's somewhere off in the distance, scattered against the fucking floor.
I'm just gonna
of
be
the
rude at
water.
him. He can make a wisdom. Oh wait. What's this? No, it wasn't the other guy. One unsettling words at him.
Yeah, that was the other guy.
That's also a 2. So he has to subtract a 2 from the wisdom saving throw from Vicious Mockery.
That's a 13. Oh no, hold up. 14.
14. Okay. Minus 2.
No, I rolled a 15.
Okay.
Minus 2 plus 1.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Still doesn't make it. And I just say, you have an ugly face.
He just dies, listener.
Yeah. But I like rolling.
The wyvern just kind of
It's-
floats there in the water. George
It was
just
9 hit points.
walking there.
Yeah, it's ugly and it died.
We all quickly reconvene on the ship.
Can I have it?
Yep, I guess I will.
Oh,
Oh,
that
what
was
do you want?
amazing.
Can I have the dead body?
it will not fit anywhere.
I want
It's
its
too
wings.
It's
Oh,
too big, too.
I'll say, I almost had another life on. Did you see me standing on that thing?
Yeah, it was pretty
With the-
awesome.
I know that.
Yeah.
It didn't do much, but it was cool.
I mean, you ride wyvern.
I want its wings so I can make wings for myself.
Well, it's the one is too far away. The other one's kind of like in the water, and it's too big from this boat.
But only the wings.
You would have to cut it off while the boat is
Moving
going, or
away.
you'd have to. I mean, Jean would be like, I have a hook. You can throw it at it, and we can drag it with us.
Yes.
Right? He gives you the hook. Go ahead and throw it at it. Make an
let
attack roll with
Well,
a.
throw it at it,
Or
you
do-
can
or do
walk
you have
towards.
Did you want?
Oh yeah, you can walk towards it as well.
Oh,
You
awesome.
kind of have to hurry up though. You can just slam this like thick meat hook into it.
Yes, with my 6th turn.
I wanted to say, do you want help?
I mean, George is also in the water.
Oh yeah, you too.
I'll help, I guess.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys kind of have to dash back to the ship though, because it's going faster than you. But you sink it into the wyvern. You're dragging a wyvern corpse with you. The boat's moving a little slow, but nothing noticeable.
Will it stink in the future?
Yeah.
I don't know how we're gonna get that to shore, but okay.
I just want its wings.
Ooh,
I do.
Alfred
I don't.
Lucy.
I shouldn't ask. Never mind.
But you all get back on the ship, get ready to continue the fight. We, the 6 of us, are going to take a short break.
Short rest.
Yeah, we're going to take a short rest, so we'll be back in 10 to 15 minutes. For the record, Wyvern's King were attacked. The fireball and everything flew past. One was on him, other one was dragging Theodore with him, then turned into a horse. Theodore fell, the other one went around the corner, got scattered against the floor, the other one swam into the water and they got set on fire and died. That's happened in like 18 seconds.
Just like
Everybody's fucking like nuts for 18 seconds.
Yep. And then we were just like, okay, let's go.
I mean,
Exactly.
it was really fun.
So with that, thank you for coming out. We'll be back in 10 to 15 minutes.
Now the dragon
Yeah.
turtle.
Also nice.
Welcome back, everyone.
George doesn't stink.
He smells a bit after he has worked.
Anyways, we're going to be continuing this.
Stink.
Guys.
It takes a sweat.
We're going to be continuing the second half of this episode.
Just like baking.
At the moment, we have Chloe's still going to the
Bathroom, but
chest hair.
you guys have another little over 2 weeks before you arrive at. Specifically, after the week, you have 2 weeks and 2 days left over before you arrive at Jadkar.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do in that same period of time? And we'll start again with Zira.
If anything.
I have an idea.
Well, because it was said, I'll just make a second antidote, maybe.
You want to copy it?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and roll a medicine check.
Yes.
Which you are now proficient in.
Yeah.
To copy it, I say because you already have a version, but you don't have a whole lot of supplies left, you would be making this of leftovers. It would be I'd say DC 16 to accomplish.
Okay, well.
Thanksgiving
Oh,
leftovers.
that's an 18.
18. Okay, so on the first day of the 2 weeks and 2 days, you make the antidote.
Yeah, I have a second one in case something happens to the guy with the first one, and we'll meet him, and he's like still like, I'm still dying. I'm like, here.
Alright.
This is a backup, and I'll continue learning how to play the recorder.
Alright, so you have another 15 days. Which, do you want to spend all your 15 days teaching her, or only some of those days?
Just a question.
Yes?
I want to work on one of the skills. Can I work on a skill and also teach her like equally a day?
No,
or-
a day that you would spend
Trying to practice a skill.
would be a day that she doesn't learn the recorder with a master. Which, I mean, you can still learn, but it would be on your own.
Yeah, I mean, I would not mind if they didn't teach me though.
Yeah.
They might.
You would mind.
Okay.
So how many days do you want to...
Help her.
Also, I'll make a check to see how much I'm vomiting this time.
Go for it. Another DC 13 saving throw.
Something you
Another 12.
Throwing up again. But not
Well,
too bad.
I wanted to work on my athletics because it's not that good. And I guess on a ship there are some things I can
Pull-ups.
just pull ups and
I mean, there's a mast you can just pull up.
Yeah, you're right. Well, she can't reach it. Somebody has to put her on the thing first, and then
Well, and then you do just pull ups.
I'll help her.
so that's
With it.
I want to train my biceps and triceps for that. So,
okay. But
yeah.
how many days do you want to help her out of the 16 days you have?
Let's say 6, so I have 10 days for my own.
So you can do another 6 days with the master, bring the master with training with the master up to 11.
I do.
So
Some days.
6 and then 7 is for one making the antidote. You still have 9 days left, which you can learn on your own if you want to.
Okay.
So you don't have
So
Eventually, you did 11
No,
with a
no
master and
proficiency.
9 on your own before you arrive at Jatka.
I have a +5 because I have 20 strength. I have a +5. But that's
10 days in total
I'm
that
at
I do
10.
my own, so that is
So
17 days
barbarian like
and
that.
a half. No, wait, 6.
yeah, I
I'm
thought what would be what would become
Predominantly I'm
Right.
an archaeologist.
Angie, what do you want to do?
I want to work on my jewelry skill.
Jeweler skill. All days? All 16?
Yeah. But when Bree starts doing her workout,
Do you want to train athletics with her, or do you
No,
want to?
no.
Okay.
She just
I'm
lifts
gonna
her to the
fangirl.
mast.
Alright, but then you can still spend all your time doing this.
I mean, yeah, but I also want to
Yeah.
draw a picture of Bree
I mean,
like
good,
pulling
yeah.
up.
Go ahead and make another
Just
performance
stick
check to
with
see
She's
if you
gonna
can
make an
add
erotic picture of a lover.
hanging from a mast on a ship, just single arm, just.
Mm.
It's a little over exaggerated, probably. Depends how
course.
high she rolls.
Ooh, that's 12. Performance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 12.
It's not great. It's recognizable as Bree, but it's not great. Not like the other one you did. Like Zero throwing out.
What are you doing?
But that's another 16 days
She
of...
wasn't paying attention.
No, she wasn't. Another 16 days worth of training on your own to bring +7 brings that total to 23 days
Wait,
on your
didn't
own.
she get to make this performance check with advantage?
Oh, did you do the last one with advantage?
Yeah, she did.
Oh, go. Well, you're trying to do it while she doesn't see it, right?
No.
Go ahead and roll again.
That's a 16.
Oh, much better. You just add a little bit more shading, a little bit more shape to it, and you can add that to your inventory.
How good is the quality?
It's a 16 good, like 16 out of 20. It's pretty good. But yeah, you have a total of 13 days with the master and 23 alone to
So
learn.
how much do I still have to?
21.25. George,
Yes.
what do you want to do for 16 days?
16 days.
Of course, George thinks, but
Yes. Preferably close to Utsul's ears. I'll be learning.
I think that's
Arcana.
doable.
That's yeah. It's tradition by this point. Utsul can't sleep without.
Yeah.
It's like my nightly ritual.
You want to learn more Arcanum crafting?
You can't sleep without it anymore.
Okay. Another 16 days will bring you up to
it's
a
like
total
you're
of
sleeping.
30, so you still have 37 and a half days of work left. So 37
37
and a half.
and a half.
Bree, you wanted to spend how many days training your athletics?
10, because I give her 6 days for the flute.
Okay, so 10 days on your own.
Yep.
Sadly, it is all based off your intelligence, so how well can you train something? You're not that smart, meaning you would have to train starting at 55 days.
I know.
And training 10 days on your own only brings you to 52 and a half that you still have to do.
Next time we're in the city, we're gonna hit the gym.
I mean, you can if you want to boost that athletics or acrobatics. Unless somebody is proficient in athletics that wants to help.
Apparently.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
No one is, and that's why I
Yeah,
wanted
Theodore
to learn.
definitely isn't, and Jean is also not really
Yeah.
that strong.
Okay.
Yes, I am very proficient in athletics.
Yeah.
But that's 10
But
out
these
of your
could be
16
acrobatics,
days. The
I
other 6 days
see
you help
that,
Zero.
but-
Yeah.
So that's your downtime.
Like with a 20,
Yeah,
20
and
strength.
when I'm just resting a little and just thinking about it, and every time I'm just pulling up, I try to get into a rhythm, and that rhythm I want to use for one of my songs. So
Okay.
yeah, just doing it all musically.
That works.
Yeah.
Utsil, anything you want to train?
Yes.
You
I
still
can-
have 14 days left of water vehicles.
Yes, I can finish that.
You can finish that if you want to.
I'll
Yoo-hoo!
probably do that. So I
Okay.
have water vehicle proficiency.
So you add another 14 to bring a total up to 40. So you get proficiency with water vehicles. Next time you don't necessarily need John to steer a boat. You can do it yourself. Which is good. You have 2 days left. In
Yes.
which you could either do something completely else or you can train your goading attack.
I can't really train on a boat, can I?
I mean, you can try like performing it with a sparring buddy. Like you can train it if you want to, or you can do something else for 2 days.
How long did I still need for that? Like 15 days?
17
You have
days.
54 days on my own.
Yeah, 17 times 4 for your own. So
Yeah.
that's,
so that's
yeah,
54.
54. You could do 2 of those 54.
Yeah, I'll probably do that then.
Okay. In 2 days on your own. Alright, that concludes everybody's downtime. So. But before you guys arrive at Zhatka, it's a negligible amount of days. but a little bit before, once you start crossing the mouth of the bay that is the realm of elements. Which one of you have a perception of 15 or higher?
No dragon.
Your dragon, so you will be notified.
15.
You
17.
You don't.
9.
So okay, so everybody does except for you. You threw something.
I indirectly.
Yeah. So you all notice, and you get a little dip on your shoulder from
I'm
your
just dating.
little dragon fan, and you also have the gecko, by the way, who's also like always just kind of like looking around with you.
He kind of lives on my shoulder. He
Yeah.
can move on his own to his little pouch.
Everybody except for Theodore, Jean, and Angie notice on the horizon behind you guys. It's just like earlier in the morning.
something going over the
Horizon. Large white sails just
christening it.
Large white sails. Okay.
I'm not paying attention.
Yeah, you have not noticed it.
I'm daydreaming about
I'm walk a bit to the front of the ship, and I.
It's behind you.
Oh, it's behind us. Okay, I'm to the back of the ship, and then I say, "What's that?"
Then you get a whiff of rotting wyvern in your face.
Yeah, there's also just this rotting ass wyvern. It's being dried along. But who did you ask that to? Somebody specific?
No, I just generally wondered it. So
Okay.
everyone knows.
Jean's kind of sitting
something
there,
is
and he kind of
weird.
like turns around.
Checking his stats real quick. One second.
He's pretty No, he's not perceptive at all.
Ah! He's barely. Oh no, wait.
What are you talking about? I do not see anything.
At the horizon, white sails.
Is that a good sign? They're not black. Black sails are pretty bad with the skull.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Can I try to see something?
He doesn't see
Well,
it, but
it's
he
the
go.
flag that has the
he
skull.
You can make a
Black sails are cool.
We'll get to that in a
Black
second.
sails are cool
The you say that, and he's like, that's a misconception we did not always use. The black sails is most notifying of the flag that's on the back of the ship. The sails itself could be white.
That's
It's
what I
much cheaper
said.
color. Yes.
Sorry.
You want to do what exactly?
I want to check it out, see if I recognize it
Recognize the ship? Go ahead and make a perception check.
or something. Perception. That was almost the one. 18.
18. You do not recognize the ship. At this distance, it's just a ship that's coming towards you guys.
But it's just the horizon, so it's a hella far away.
It's relatively far away. You guys are not like in a crow's nest, so they probably spotted you way before you spotted them.
Yeah, that's true.
But this ship is fast approaching, and it's faster than you guys are.
Huh. I'm still not paying attention.
Well, I mean, at this point, you've heard them talking about it.
Am I? Did I?
Yes.
That's intimidating if you start walking
Hello,
towards the
dragon.
ship.
It kind of is.
It's just like,
You want to send your dragon to go check it out?
But be sneaky, alright?
What's your okay? Hold up.
You wanna look at the dragon stats?
You can just send it away like that.
Yeah. I
Alright.
can give it commands.
Okay. What's the dragon's? Okay, go and roll stealth, and I need to know what its AC and its hit points are.
Oh, it is like, it is,
Like a hit point.
oh yeah, it is like a hit point.
Okay.
Can I see
Where
if
am I?
if it,
I need to
because
find
the
its-
black back flag apparently is important, can I try and see as it gets closer what's the back flag?
It would have to get legitimately closer to be able to see.
See the because it's coming straight at you. The flag on the back you can't see because of the big
Yeah.
ass
So there
sill.
wouldn't be anything that I.
Not that you can see.
See right now. You have to wait a little longer.
Should I fly up to it?
Okay.
I can polymorph into a flying creature.
I don't.
Just a regular seagull. They won't even
Yes.
notice.
Oh wait, no, okay, wait.
Wouldn't you also
It
become
has-
as smart as a regular
Oh.
seagull?
Maybe.
Probably not a smart idea. Let's just. How far are we? The coast?
I
The
could
coast?
polymorph
From
into a
where we
seagull.
wanted to.
You
From
guys
Zelda.
are kind of like went through the mouth of the realm, and because you're crossing it, you're kind of like this. At this moment, it's currently open sea in every direction.
Killer whale.
Oh, so it's
Because-
pretty early even.
Yeah, it's pretty early. No, because there's the mouth of the realm of elements, which is a bay.
why not?
You guys are currently crossing that, so I can point it out if you grab it.
Let's put it making that noise.
It has a 13 AC,
Mean to-
and wait, it's a 1.
Yeah.
Here.
So, but you're going downward at an angle, right? To
So
get to
we're going
Shatka.
here.
Yeah, a little further towards Utgard. That's kind of where you are.
Oh,
So there's currently no land around because you stopped following the coast across the bay.
Just like a day. You're still like a day's travel away from.
How much is boat travel?
14. That's 14.
Same as that.
Jesus.
So
Per
this
day.
is 2 days.
This is actually the third.
Okay, it's AC of 13, it's 14 hit points.
14 hit points. Okay.
Yeah, it has evasion, it will automatically, when entered combat, just dodge.
Right.
And its stealth is +5.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
God damn it, you betrayed me. That's a 12 instead of a 22.
Okay.
So we cut away from the party as this little mechanical dragon begins to fly towards the ship.
Mechanical dragon.
Yeah, it's a little.
Mechanical dragon.
So your dragon
Okay.
sneakily begins flying that direction.
Oil its wings.
You should have oiled it. It arrives at the ship. It's just going there, right?
Just to check it out.
Yeah.
Sneakily.
And you guys don't know this, but the dragon notices. The dragon notices like a deck full of guys that are all like they're working the ship. And one of them kind of like looks up and points out the dragon. The dragon's gonna get shot at a couple times, but it's dodging. Go ahead. Let's see. Go ahead and roll a d10 for the amount of people that notice it. That will all attack at once with a hand crossbow.
I mean, it's kind of cool.
Oh. You betray me also with your 8.
8. So 8 guys all grab hand crossbows and begin firing at this thing. It's dodging though, so everything has disadvantage on the dragon.
What's the AC again?
13.
Alright. See how far they get. First guy is going to be with disadvantage a natural 13 for 17.
So your little dragon suffers
2,000 points.
7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
The second,
with disadvantage. Natural 14.
which also hits for 20, which suffers 10 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, goodbye, dragon.
So as a bunch of arrows just fly at the dragon, the dragon just gets scattered and dies.
Oh,
no. No. And then I immediately bring him back.
I mean,
it takes a while.
you have a magical connection to it, noticing it's fucking broken. Like, and all the shit's there. You don't have it ready.
Yeah, but no, the moment it dies, I can just remake it.
Okay, well, you notice that it's gone, so you remake it, but you notice that it was destroyed.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what happened to the dragon.
I mean, we could turn into
Polymorph the boat.
Into a whale.
That doesn't work.
You can't change
I know that.
an object into an animal.
You don't
I
have
mean,
to ask us
we
for
can
will
turn
step
into
one.
a animal.
Boat has a CR.
Dragon turtles is
Very
not
true,
very
actually.
free,
Boats
right?
do have CR.
Dragon
Also a
turtle's also a
dragon.
dragon, not a beast.
Yeah.
Will
And
would be the best.
what's actually the CR on this one?
A boat.
Of a boat? I was kidding.
A killer
No, I
whale?
know.
Like
I
a
mean,
CR3.
3, I'm pretty sure.
If you're a
CR8.
creature that can
Killer whale?
fly
Oh,
or
yeah.
swim,
Yeah.
I would just
Orca?
go monkey and go on you.
Sperm whale CR8.
Sperm whale, yeah.
You can also choose something flying.
Yeah, but
But you know,
I mean, that was a mechanical
boat.
dragon.
I had a low and I
Instead
sent it
it's
out to
seagull.
check out what
we
what
would
that
also
was
be
what that
very
was
dumb.
about.
And when we're turning
And I'm
into a
still
sperm whale-
salty that
Or you can turn
You
into
betrayed
a bird
me.
and I can turn
it
into
went
a
from
sperm.
17 to
Yeah,
7.
that's
I was
a
like,
great idea, let's
no.
split up.
But stay together.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, what are you guys doing?
Should we do it?
But should I do like a hawk or should I do like a seagull? Are there even stats for a seagull?
Seagull, no, but I'll say it's an eagle with the additional trait that if you spot food, you need to roll a wisdom save not to go to it.
Because it's also a seagull.
Very accurate.
And can I
Or be
poop
charmed by
at
the
random
food.
at anyone on the deck?
If you eat something first.
How?
big is the boat.
That boat?
Yeah.
That's like a full-sized galleon.
Like a 3-master.
Is it one boat?
It's one ship.
Oh, okay. So it's not
Can we
like
do
a
it?
fleet.
No, but it's one ship that could
That's
definitely wreck your shit.
Okay,
That's
I will be a
almost a
seagull.
shotgun.
And I will be a
In
2 days.
Oh damn.
I just want to,
And this
before
is
we
traveling
start attacking
significantly
this
faster than
thing,
Damn it.
We're not attacking.
well, we're not sure if they're evil or bad necessarily. We might just have
That's
a
what we
talk.
want to find out, George.
They did immediately
I
attack my little
understand,
dragon
but-
though.
You're not the best diplomat when you're an animal.
But I mean, they did
What are you talking about?
kill my little dragon.
Monkey's been doing great at smashing things. I haven't seen Monkey convince people yet.
I just.
Also,
So,
don't try to risk your life for. You already died once.
What is the game plan? Do we
Yeah.
want to know what they are, who they are?
Yes.
well, that's
We're-
what Andy
we
and
want
I
to know
were
how
talking
many
about.
there are. How many ships?
There's one ship.
I do not want to get robbed. That would really
Well,
suck.
just see if they are to trust. We want to go scouting. I as a seagull and you as a
I find
killer
that
of
idea
sperm.
absolutely amazing. Go ahead and check it out, please.
For you, I'd do anything.
Thank you.
So, I'm ready to do
Like
it.
a con save, not the
Yeah. Okay.
What are you turning into?
Con save or wisdom?
Are we sure about
I
this?
was kidding.
Are we sure about
No?
it?
Okay.
We're 2 days away from Jatka. Our boat is smaller, also lighter. That look
Yeah.
not big, but it looks big.
I
Yeah, but
we're
just
we're
scout.
just gonna look.
Be careful, okay?
Yeah,
We
were
will. I
careful.
swear.
What do you turn into?
Seagull.
What do you turn into?
To a sperm whale.
A sperm whale?
Bruh.
She goes into the water
I
first.
I wanted to
The
say
whole
like,
boat is like Titanic.
You see the gun, just this guy.
Please go into the water first.
I go into the water first, Jesus.
Alright,
But do you like jump and then transform and then go into the water?
No,
or do
you
you
go
go
into the water and then transform.
I go into
the
the water.
boat just like
then
capsizes.
No, but like if she jumps, then they, with a fucking spyglass, can see that there's suddenly a whale jumping off of the boat.
That would be fucking funny.
And I
though.
just go to the top of the mast because I fly.
Which one of the, there's 3. You can go to the front, middle, and the back.
The middle.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check.
They're not gonna be
this
careful,
one.
are they?
Just
Oh, yours.
yeah.
Oh, sure. You go to your boat. You turn into a sperm whale.
Yeah, and I swoop.
Ah, you.
Swimming.
And I start flying also to that boat.
Seeing the big mass.
Okay, you guys begin traveling that towards that boat. Go ahead and make stealth check, both of you. See if you go unnoticed.
Wait, I am an eagle, right?
Yes.
I have
you're-
the stats of an eagle.
yeah, that stealth is +2.
Okay. But let's just get
Oh.
the things here.
You have a sperm whale stats? Yeah, you do.
Kinda. You know what's action are.
Not an owl.
You don't know what its actions are.
No. But I don't have that.
Look at.
Well, it's
Oh.
Icewind Dale,
Yeah,
I'll
The
find it.
eagle's not in here.
so
Okay.
I don't know if you have that.
Spur.
I have everything.
So +2 resets.
Your action is you have a multi attack, which is 1 bite attack and a tail attack.
Can you send me the screens?
Is it a siege monster or anything?
It is.
It has echolocation, hold breath, and keen hearing.
Siege monster.
It is not a siege monster. It's a fucking whale.
I mean, Moby Dick was pretty cool.
It's
Okay,
not Moby Dick, it's
So
just
what did the
sperm
seagull roll?
Moby Dick was a sperm whale.
Seagull rolled a
whale. Yeah,
13.
but not the special sperm.
13.
I
Okay.
rolled a 4.
4.
So you guys,
Approach. Actually, are you trying to hide from the crew or trying to pretend you're a seagull?
I'm a seagull.
Okay, what did you roll?
I rolled a 13.
13. Okay, with a then you I would say it's a performance check.
Okay. So it's a -2.
to try and pretend to
For-
be a seagull.
But
I mean, I'd say
I
The
would-
DC
I would do
is
this-
different.
But I would do that as Bree, right? Not as the seagull.
No,
Because
No,
it's
Bree-
a
as the seagull.
Yes, the seagull.
But the seagull doesn't have to pretend it's a seagull because it's a
Seagull.
seagull.
Not
Yes.
if it's a seagull who's actually a person.
Okay.
But it's a different
Yes.
DC.
The seagull doesn't
We're
know it's
equally
actually a
dumb as a
person.
seagull.
Well,
so-
what would the roll have been if it was a performance check?
-2, so it would be a 9.
Okay. Which one do you want to go with?
The DCs are different. Because you do look like a fucking seagull.
Performance, because I think stealth.
when someone says, "Oh, that's not a seagull," that's
Yeah, but I am.
That's clearly
yeah.
that's clearly a government spy.
Hey, Angie, you have a 4 as a whale. You just like.
Or do you want that to be a
Performance check as well.
Oh.
To perform to be a whale. Its charisma is -3.
Yeah, then that would be like a 2.
That would be a 2.
Hey guys.
Hi.
My name is Moby Dick.
I'll just like.
Yeah. So you notice that you're flying towards it, and what are you looking for?
I'm looking for what color the flags are, if the people what they are wearing,
Okay.
and just looking about how many humanoids
I
or
was
creatures
supposed to see
are at this ship.
Alright, go ahead and make a perception check
Okay.
I have a feeling that I know who
with
this is.
advantage. Keen sight.
Yep, that's the right thing. That's a 20. 20. Yeah.
Okay, that's what you're looking for.
Wait,
What are you-
perception plus
Yes.
4. That's a 22.
Okay, keep that in mind. What are you doing as you're swimming towards the
I
boat?
will try and distract them from the seagull.
Okay.
I'll just go on top and just blow the water out of my nose.
Okay. So as you're doing that, you notice that once you start flying towards it, that the crew does get distracted by a fucking whale. They're like, "Fuck yeah!"
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
They seem to be rushing towards battle stations.
Oh no.
From the top view, at the top deck, you notice somewhere around like 20 to 30 men that house the top deck. You also notice that the ship has like multiple layers to it. It has one layer of gun turrets, which are all seated with ballistas, and then they have ballistas on the top decks of itself as well.
When
You
I
notice
get there,
that it is currently not carrying any flags. As the back of the mast is, there's a flagpole there, but there's just no flag hanging from it at the moment. And they're all dressed in relatively simple sailor attire. They are armed with various types of daggers and swords and crossbows, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Not too dissimilar for what any sailor group would be wearing, but they're a little heavily armed, depending on what they're carrying. As a whale, you will be shot at with a ballista.
See, that's why I wanted to go with Seagull.
Because you are distracting them. But you're swimming up to one side. I'll say that 3 ballistas, which are currently in range, will fire at you, and that's the point you know.
Notice because you're underwater and suddenly arrows.
As a Seagull.
Let's see. Let me find.
what's my?
Okay, I found ballista stats here.
So, I won't say that you can't see them, but it does kind of come out of nowhere. 3 attacks of a ballista. First one is a, let's see, that is
Wait.
13 to hit.
Hits.
Second is 23,
Hits.
and the third is 22.
Doesn't hit.
No, that one doesn't.
So
The rest do.
all of them hit. You suffer. Where we get there? Oh,
first attack.
you suffer.
If you don't like lose concentration.
Yeah, that's a 9.
But if that happens, then they won't see a
17.
whale anymore.
Yeah, you suffer
17 points of damage in the first attack. And I need to make a Constitution saving throw to maintain your concentration.
Do you have another use of polymorph?
What do I have to make?
Constitution
Yes, we
saving
both
throw.
have to support them.
Okay, so then you can turn into a bird and then try to fucking
We'll see.
fly.
Is it
10. DC. Let's see. How much damage did you take?
17.
17.
17. So that saves. Second,
You suffer
16 points of damage. You need to make another saving throw.
Taking it down from the wheel, right?
Yeah, that's the rule.
You turn into a person, and Angie. By the way, you take any layover damage, and Angie gets shot with a ballista suffering 17 points of damage as well.
Ow.
Which at that point you hear a bunch of people go, "What? It's a person?"
It's a mermaid.
As you turn from your giant sperm whale form back into Angie with a fucking ballista shot through
It's
you.
impressive that this guy just.
Yeah, it's just like as it was
Okay.
transforming, just
You
I don't know.
you have a turn before they get to shoot again, and you
they're
get to
gonna
do
shoot
something.
again.
Yeah, the sperm wheel just turned into a fucking person.
They're gonna
So
shoot the
what is the
person.
bird doing, if anything?
So they're evil. Well, we know that.
Yeah, no, that's
Oh.
for sure.
Great, we've discovered that.
They're
We
gonna.
only had to sacrifice Angie for it.
By the way,
I
they,
told you to be careful.
their
but you
ship
didn't listen.
their ship has a speed of 3 miles per hour, which isn't that fast.
I mean,
Galleons are pretty dang slow.
Yeah.
But they also carry a lot of ballistas.
I mean,
are
set
there
the
like
boat
any
on fire.
cannons on the top there?
Cannons, no, but they have massive ballistas.
Yeah.
Cannons don't exist
I mean,
yet.
it's
That's
a
where-
huge edge boat.
There are
It
arcane
will
cannons,
catch
but they,
fire.
these guys don't have any.
Boats can catch
This
fire, girl.
I
What do
mean,
you do?
No, you need
Alright.
you need heavy fire for that. To set an entire galleon on
Read
fire.
polymorph. Go away.
Will I set this on fire though?
Why would
Perhaps.
you do that?
Is it not be careful?
I think you just need to get out.
Yeah.
Get out.
Yeah.
If that doesn't work, set it
Transform
on
again
fire.
transform again into that and just
What are you doing, Angie?
I'll
Swim.
transform once again into a whisper
And so you
Not
turn into a
something-
sperm whale.
and swim away.
Alright, you begin swimming
do
away.
we have a
Do a
disengage
dive.
action?
It's not currently, so it won't get an attack from each ship.
Okay.
The ship will
do a
make an
dive.
attack of
But
opportunity.
you'll get. I'll say, ballistas have a massive fucking range, but for the sake of this, I'll say you get out of their preferred range, so they'll be shooting with disadvantage.
I will fly after her.
Yeah, I
dashing.
will go also.
Okay.
Yeah, dive, that's what I said.
Which gives
I
another
died.
reason for the disadvantage.
I fly away.
You start flying back to your own boat. Okay.
Oh shit.
Another 3
Just seeing this
ballistas
is
with
go
disadvantage starts flying towards you.
I think it's going well.
That's a 23.
17 and a natural 20.
Do you see them
advantage.
shooting stuff? Oh no.
That is going to be a 14
Yeah.
They're not back
And a 12.
That's a
12
raven.
doesn't.
Yeah.
Alright, so the first 2 hits.
Yeah.
No, that's also
Nice.
something
yet. A
else.
little closer.
First attack, you suffer.
One's cocked.
Oh god.
Something like that. I mean, I'm totally not embarrassed doing animal sounds right now.
It'll work. It's perfect.
25 points of damage on the first
That's why you had a nine.
attack.
Jesus.
So a DC of 12 for your Constitution
I
save.
know how a seagull sounds.
DC
The
12.
second one was closest, I think.
No. Oh, DC
It's
12.
like a high pitched squeal, right?
That's a
22.
22 in.
Nice.
Yeah, also.
The second shot that
Like
hits
that.
Is
If I concentrate, I
a.
can do it.
Let's see, that's going to
be
be.
12 points of damage, so DC 10 Constitution saving throw. After that, you'll be out of their range and swimming back to the ship faster than the boat goes.
That's 20.
20.
Alright, so another 2 bolts before eventually the seagull comes back. I don't know if you transform back,
Yep.
and the whale is once again flanking your ship.
You guys can transform back into people if you want to.
So it went well, I see.
Well, if Angie comes out, there's still like this spike.
Oh,
No,
just
that's
this trail of blood.
Yeah, she got hit.
No, there's not a spike through her, but there's like severe wounding to her body.
Oh boy.
Yeah, she
Sure,
got
was myself.
I told you
Hey.
to be careful.
Yeah, they shot her
Why did you not listen
with
to my
this
specific
huge
instructions?
ballistas.
Well,
So
they're not friendly towards whales. We know
Yes.
that now.
yes, but I saw there were only like
So
20 or
no
30
will.
on the top deck, but there were several
Oh,
decks.
only.
I like how you're very optimistic.
Yeah.
I like that.
No,
That's
no.
a lot of people.
More specific details though.
Jean goes,
Well,
I mean,
saw-
if it's whalers, I'm not. Maybe it's
Just
We're not
coincidence.
whales.
No, that's true.
well, did I see any nets there? No, right?
not specific nets, no.
No, okay.
But you also don't know how whalers work. Are you?
Yeah.
Have you any type of fishing background?
We'll
Well,
watch her.
If I just logically, and this is also Sky because I don't know the shit about fishing. I just know you have a net, you throw it in, and you get some fish out.
Not-
Okay.
You get a whale.
That's
Not
not how you
like
catch
a
whales.
That's
but-
not how you
Office
catch
for
whales.
No, I know. It's
But that's
just
what
like big harpoon or something.
Haven't you read Moby Dick? That's
Yeah.
how you
Yeah.
catch whales.
That doesn't
I didn't
exist in
know.
this world.
So,
At least
but
not Moby
that's the
Dick.
thing. Sky knows. That's
Oh,
also
that's
I
Moby
think
Dick.
I know Bree knows.
Sure.
Because it's not that much, and she also doesn't have any fishermen in her town or in her.
On the
Probably
town
in
you
the
do,
town,
probably
but
do.
not in my
So,
family.
What
In
are
my
we going to
big
do?
family. Well,
Shit, it's still. We're
Yeah,
close to
let's go.
Shatka.
Let's
should
go.
we get
Be
short
quicker.
shots? Get we just get a little out of reach because they're
Ah.
coming.
We're
ahead
in the
for us.
middle
Well-
of the ocean.
We are in the middle of an ocean, and although the ship is pretty good, it's not a ship made for long distance travel. It's made for fishing. So we are not making a whole lot of. As you can see, they're closer now than they were 20 minutes ago.
But what if we pretended to be a
I
fisherman?
could make a whirlpool.
Can we go faster?
That could work.
Wait, you could what?
I can make a whirlpool.
Do it.
That would
Why
make
did you?
I
That
have,
would be an act of aggression, though, and I'm
I
not
have
sure
also
if
seen
people
you
are that.
use a
Why
big
don't you
balls
make
of
a whirlpool?
fire. If there's something
Yes.
that can.
Okay.
If anyone gets on our boat, I can punch him. But that.
Well,
Okay.
yes, but we are a rather small boat.
I will,
If they are pirates, we could try to disinterest them into a
They're
vessel
not
this small.
pirates. They didn't even have the clothing like pirates.
Well, then
How
we
do
can
you-
also talk to them. But
Yes.
let's first talk to them.
because they have no. Yeah, they only saw you in the water because you lost your
I
concentration. and
really
stuff.
wanted.
So they saw you and they still fired?
Yes.
Those are not friendly people.
Yeah, but they're not pirates. So.
That doesn't change much.
I think they are to be reasoned with.
I mean-
so you need to disguise yourself so they won't recognize you, and we. Can
Maybe I should just go.
Wouldn't a normal?
Why should we get into another fight?
Wouldn't no. One sec. Wouldn't a normal ship, once they see a person floating in the water, try to help them instead of firing like giant bolts
Well,
at them?
just get this point of view straight. They saw her from a whale transforming into a person.
I mean, no magic exists, right?
Well, it could have been like a weird cursed creature. I mean, there's other.
Something like that.
Yeah, they thought she would be hostile.
Maybe. I will say, if we
I don't
talk
know.
to
But she
them, we're
can't
also
attack
within
them,
ballista
so-
range. I'm just.
She was
The
doing
list
this
of range
water
is
thing and
pretty big
pretty close to the
range.
ship. That's pretty threatening.
Can I lie like under? In the,
Yeah, there's if you go that below deck there is storage space and there is a small sleeping arrangement.
I think we should be plenty on guard at least.
I will hide there.
Can't we
Yeah,
just,
Yeah.
that's
when
a
they get
great
too
idea, because
close,
they
do a
have-
whirlpool and set their boat on fire and escape?
I'd like that idea too. Yeah.
No.
Let's.
No.
We could walk over there. That would at least.
You're not walking on water again.
I mean,
That could bring us to the place without endangering the boat.
Oh, I feel like a mom on a trip with 4 kids.
Couldn't we?
Hey.
Just ditch the boat and just walk to
Yeah.
Shatka?
You lost your concentration, girl. I'm not even voting for you.
Your boat goes faster than walking.
Yeah, but if they find like an empty boat,
Yes.
they're gonna look for people. They're gonna look for people lying in the water, but like
Not standing next to them.
I just vote whirlpool and setting their boat on fire and just go
I
our own
agree
way.
with Zira. Strangely enough,
The whirlpool is probably.
It's a
very.
last minute.
It's a very big ship. It's not gonna capsize or anything.
No, but
is
well,
You don't have a tidal wave?
and also their boats will be on fire, so they'll be busy with other stuff.
Let's not attack first.
Thank
the
you.
boat.
I'm just saying, when they get too close, whirlpool on fire.
Yes, okay, but let's not attack first.
So
We don't know
you
who
guys
we are attacking.
you guys are allowing the ship to get closer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there's not much we can.
We are discussing. We have discussing
Sure.
this. Well,
At one point it is
Yeah.
600 feet. 500 feet.
It's definitely following us.
Oh yeah.
Okay. It's very bad. It's definitely. It's very bad. They're not.
400 feet.
friendly. I doubt they're friendly.
Yeah, no, I doubt that too.
That's why I said just
300 feet.
We're gonna have to be a lot closer for
Just
that.
for the sake of our boat not capsizing.
There's a chance that if this boat gets too close to your boat, that it will capsize.
Yeah.
The wyvern so we go a bit faster.
Just
That would help.
also for maybe kind of like an anchor to not. If I would go monkey.
Then the boat would capsize.
Yeah. But if I would be really steady though, if I would keep balance.
That would be an
like a
acrobatics
surfer.
check for the monkey.
you,
For the
can,
monkey.
you can wave surf.
I sacrifice my cool wings and then the wyvern to go a bit faster.
Well,
Okay.
You can cast water
I'll give you a little bit of time. So you let the wyvern go?
Yeah, I did that
That's the only
one
thing I
when
want to do.
Are they behind
stuff
us?
happened because I
Have
was
an
like,
angle.
Because other things.
I was
yeah.
not cool with them following us, so I wanted to go quicker anyway. So
You go a little faster. It buys you like a
And
little
they
bit
get
more
a
time.
running stench. Of
As we are waiting,
I
I
can
will,
climb 40 feet.
as a
So I can
ritual.
also climb onto it.
Well, if you were the only one climbing, that's dangerous. So I'm gonna definitely
I'm
water
a
walk.
huge beast!
Still, you could lose concentration. Like shit can go wrong.
Yeah, okay.
Either way, if you're alone, it's a bad idea. We know that. We figured it out
300
before
feet.
already. I want to do this. I want to do water walk on everyone.
Okay.
As a ritual.
It's a ritual, so you're gonna take 10 minutes.
I have a feeling you
Goodbye, at
shouldn't.
I mean, I'll say letting the wyvern go gives you enough time to cast a ritual spell.
Yeah, if you,
I sacrificed
We need
these
some
cool
time.
wings for it.
if you can buy me some time, I can make us all walk and still do other things.
Okay. So all of you
Just in case.
can
just
water
in case.
walk.
Okay.
When the ship's around 250 feet close.
Still can't hit.
By the way, Jean, sweating bullets.
Jean, it will be okay.
Theodore, by the way, shitting himself.
Jean,
George
Theodore.
also.
George also shitting himself.
Jean, Theodore. Just
That's
when they
George.
ask you any questions, be sincere.
Uh-huh.
Ask anything.
We have not been transformed into animals lately.
Sincerely, fuck
I
us.
Well,
hide.
she's bleeding still.
I hide.
But she's not here.
Okay.
Do
Just
I have to
remember
roll?
that. She's not here. You can see around and you can tell she's not on deck.
They make a white flag. Just
Have any white
I'll
fabric?
help you for that, with that.
I don't know. I'll take some of the
Well,
fucking
you could also
mess.
take
I
my
don't
yellow.
know.
You could also
I mean,
take my yellow coat and just do like
All
this.
of you do notice at this point, when it's around 250 feet away,
Mm.
that there's a black flag being hoisted at the back of the ship.
Oh, for
What did
fuck's
I
sake!
tell you?
Oh, for
So,
Do
Are
we have to
you
set it on
are you
fire?
making a white flag?
can we please roll bullet and set it on
What are we going
fire?
to do?
I asked Sean. Black flag. What did that mean again?
But it has to be in
Fire.
150 range.
As you ask him that, he goes, "That's really bad," and you also hear a shh from the distance.
I know.
As can somebody note this down? Your boat has 15 AC and 100 hit points.
Oh wait, yes, I write it down.
You
15
write it down?
AC,
Set it on fire.
100 hit points.
You would also know this.
Yes.
All right, because
Let us
Um,
get closer
Alright, yeah.
first.
There is this.
harpoon
I know.
being shot at you.
Oh no.
Nope.
Guys, I don't want to drown. Let's take over the big ship.
First one. That was one natural 20, but it's a disadvantage range right
So
now.
don't set the ship on fire.
Which is
Set it on fire.
a little at 13 to hit.
Guys,
wanna make sure
think
we get
about this.
enough
If we set the other ship on fire and this one is sinking, we literally have to water walk to Jacques.
You
we
guys
can't
notice
do that.
one
We're
harpoon.
2 days away. We're not that far away.
But still, So
So-
it's fires and it's misses?
It misses.
Okay.
Okay,
Set
so
the
we're gonna set it
mountain
on fire.
Well,
Depends if you're waving a
it's
white
going
flag. or
faster
not.
than us, right?
No,
Yes.
I'm not waiting
Alright,
on
If
the
this
wind.
boat was built for
If
this boat was built for
Please
speed, it could possibly outrun it, but it's a fishing ship.
Oh, please stop. Yeah, please don't.
Should I set it on fire?
Not yet.
No!
Not yet. We are at very big disadvantage at this range. Oh, fucking, we're a pincushion at that point. Don't.
No, but I can hit it with my
do shit.
fireball.
They're gonna kill us from this range.
Angie, please, if you love me, don't do
So-
anything.
So you're waving the right flag,
Yes,
and no one
I'm
else is
waving
doing
the right
anything?
flag. Shit in my
I
sack.
will help him. Just like, oh no,
Why?
no,
Why-
don't,
why are we
don't. Stop.
waving?
I'm also.
we want him to
I'm
get
just
close
playing
to
really
us.
loud. Hey, we're friendly! Don't attack us!
I'm
It's
gonna
at
stay out of
it's
here.
at like 240 feet right now. So.
Way more
Yeah,
range,
but it's
they're
can
gonna
hear us
just
because
pin
something else
cushion
is
us.
on
They don't even have
so
to get close to us.
I'm just
You
playing
can
the
do it
song.
once.
Don't attack us, we
Just
are
does
friendly.
it,
You
nothing
can trust us.
It has 6 ballistas on each side, by
They're
the
gonna
way.
absolutely shit phase us.
6 minutes
If we get
inside.
close to them,
God.
then we have advantage, because then we can just work it and fight.
But I can't
Just have
sit.
to do the mind games.
I can't sit at
Guys,
that point.
It's 30 guys, but a fireball against 30 guys is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it's-
If we get close,
At
enough,
one-
we can just
Especially
hit them all.
again-
At one point, it does get
30
within 200 feet, but it
Now I have
waits.
to pee.
You have to pee?
Yeah, I really have to go.
And it does get within 150 feet. Possible fiber.
Oh.
Anyway.
I can fireball it.
You could.
Don't yet.
First pee.
You can whirlpool it.
Yep, but not yet.
Gets within 100 feet.
And I'm
Maybe
playing.
they're reasonable pirates.
They're probably not reasonable,
No, I know.
but we're just gonna kill them. I don't know. I have no clue what we're gonna do.
I can hit them hard. That's it.
Yep, if we just hit them hard, I guess.
Then they get 80 feet.
60 feet.
They're not shooting at us, by the
50.
way.
No, they shot once, and then you guys started waving a big flag.
Okay, no, okay.
That's good enough.
That is the universal sign of we
As-
surrender.
Stop
So
saying
the French
a
flag.
fisherman's song or something. It's just something I know,
Please
and that
don't.
sounds good.
And at one point, they at about a 10 feet gap
Yeah.
match your boat.
That's a big boat.
Good morning. Hello.
Hello! I wave at them.
So, like at one point, there's a bunch of heads that can like, just lean over the side, looking down at this tiny ship,
Good day.
and you're not that far away.
Good day.
They like one of them leans over, kind of goes, "So, what's a ship like this doing out here?"
Well, we're adventuring. We're going to Jatka.
why?
These are the wrong types of waters for yours, friend.
Well,
We'll be there soon enough.
yeah. It's just a few days away, so.
2 days.
I mean, the storm could wreck you. I think it would be only fair if you were to be escorted to a place of, well, made for a ship like this, against proper compensation, of course.
What compensation are you thinking about, sir?
What plays are you thinking about?
Yeah, what place
We're
are you
just humble
talking about?
fishermen.
Because we really need to go to Jatka.
People. We're just humble fisher people.
We can get you to Jatka and leave you with, well, at least your ship.
No, we could maybe change that deal around. What about we leave us and take the ship?
Yeah, you can take the ship.
I mean, we're poor fisher folk.
We're not actually
Make a
fisher
persuasion
folk.
check with advantage, George.
Why do you have to make
No one's talking.
You're the one
I
talking.
was
Why are you
helping.
always
Advantage.
talking and you're
Yeah,
not
no,
that
it's
Because I'm
charismatic?
talking, but I'm nervous.
That's why I always end up as the face of the party as well.
No, this is bad.
Persuasion, right?
Yeah.
18.
18.
How is
That's
this
not so bad.
No, yeah. That's good. First skill level.
Decent at persuading.
Not normally the ship we'd go for, and we would go through all the trouble.
You can
You're
sell
not
it.
fishermen, I see. Some of you are dressed a little
Yeah, no, we're not.
differently.
It's
Yeah,
not
you're
worth
right. I am a doctor.
I can't
Yeah,
lie.
and I'm here for the entertainment, you see.
Right.
We could be of great entertainment to you.
Well, actually, I'm not even a doctor. I'm just a nurse.
You could sell the ship once you sell us.
Yeah, we're planning to walk the last few miles anyway.
Jean-
Shut!
so you can walk.
No, we can't
No,
walk.
we can't walk.
We would swim.
Actually,
I mean,
we
I
can
think it would
walk
be
on the
funny
deck.
to see them walk, wouldn't it? And then the kind of crew kind of like joins in.
I don't
I
recommend
can
that.
also make a massive whirlpool.
Make an
Did you
intimidation check.
threaten them?
Why
George!
did you just do that?
With what?
Well, that one is not as great. Intimidation is a 4.
4. Sure.
Yeah, he can do that.
Let's
He
reel
thinks
him
he
in,
can do
boys.
stuff.
And there's 2 large grappling hooks that are being thrown from their ship over your ship and hook onto the other side.
Impressive.
Why are we doing this?
Hold on, everyone. What are we gonna do once we get the ship? Are we gonna get you? Are we just gonna go?
You wanna go fucking ballistic?
No.
I kind of want to go fucking.
It's too late.
Let's go.
You guys are now. You guys are now still like you're still 10 feet of difference between. There's just ropes. There's just ropes hanging between.
You just destroyed my healing potion.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
Sorry about that.
Hands in.
So,
No.
what do you?
Come on.
You guys are slowly
Deep
being
spin.
pulled closer to this ship. What do you? Is there
Monkey
anything
time.
somebody does?
Monkey time.
I mean, it's too late
Why
for the
should-
whirlpool and setting it on fire, so...
Well,
Why should
I'm
we
tapped
attack
out.
them?
I still don't trust them.
You're tapped out.
Yeah, that was my
take
idea.
out one
You know,
sheet.
outrun them, whirlpool and set them on fire, and then we'll be too busy to even, you know, continue chasing us.
Look, they're
But
just
no.
pirates.
Let's-
If we just take down a few
That's
of them, they're
also
gonna be
right, that's
scared
also
shit.
right,
They're gonna be
but-
like, why do we pay these people on?
Let's
I agree.
let's
I agree.
keep
Let's
up the
fuck them
act.
up.
We only are a few days away from land. Please.
Okay, but if they touch us or attack us, we're going berserk. Yes.
So your ship is being pulled next to theirs.
Mm-hmm.
A rope ladder is thrown down,
I don't like pirates. They're cruel.
Shut up.
and another voice comes over the side. Well, we're waiting for a whirlpool, but seeing as that's not happening,
No, he thinks he can do that stuff, but he's a bit, crazy in his head.
Yeah, he's not that good.
well, you all don't really look like you should be out here, so we'll come check on you real quick. Give us a moment.
We can
And
come up there.
within seconds, there's about 4, 5, 6 guys that begin climbing down the rope ladder and board your ship.
You know, it's always been my dream to be a fisherwoman, so,
You're a hidden.
Okay, so...
We clearly said that
We had a
weren't.
chance, and then you
Oh,
just started
no.
talking. You are a hidden woman. Remember stuff.
The one
Okay, so
guy who
here's
was
the deal. All these people are insane.
I went to the toilet.
the one guy who's kind of like looking over the side. He goes, "Well, I think it would be only fair to make sure that none of us are planning to do anything dangerous to one another." Again, it looks like you again. So my men will simply inspect to see what you're carrying on you, and then we will escort you safely to your destination.
Do I hear this?
Yeah, of course. It's just yelling it down at you. And these 6 guys will begin to frisk all of you to see what you're carrying.
Wait.
Okay, sure.
where
Check
am I?
my bag.
No.
Go ahead, check my
He's
backpack.
talking to me like I'm on deck, and you're talking to me like I'm a hidden. I don't
I
know
mean,
anymore.
you said you were hidden, but you also just came out and said stuff to them.
Oh no!
Fisherwoman.
I
That's
mean,
stuff
yeah,
you have
sure.
to
Go
think
ahead,
about.
search my backpack. It's my bag of holding. He can't find what's in there.
Yep.
It's
So-
kind of the whole deal of my bag.
Unless you know what you're looking for, and it is occasionally in the bag of holding. So if
Like-
you're looking for a short sword, then it is in there. It's
Or a
like,
gold
oop.
pouch.
It will be in there.
So,
I
are you
will
allowing
hide-
them to do this without attacking them?
Well,
I'm just checking.
holding my shield and my warhammer here.
Yo,
No, wait. I
Let's get
first
boarded.
give
What are we
him
gonna do?
They
the
have
bag
boarded
with
you,
swords,
and their
jelly, but
leader,
it's also
who's
a
still
mini
on the
bag
main
of holding,
ship,
so we will find
tells
nothing in
them
there.
to frisk you for all the shit you got.
Unless we frisk me.
Well, they approach you, and if you don't stop them or attack them, they will frisk you.
Are they gonna just look over the things?
No, they're gonna take your shit.
Oh no, that's not good.
Okay,
The first person that comes to me just like.
so
Like
We'll-
flies off the
we'll
ship.
keep this theory of the mind because rolling this live would be a lot. They will attempt to take your gold, your bag, your magical items,
Oh, no.
whatever the fuck you've got on your healing potion, whatever. But the moment, because they simultaneously approach, what do you all do?
You said touch, right?
If you do something big enough, might change the.
Should I make the world?
While we are on a ship, yeah.
Well,
great
that could
idea.
capsize a huge size ship, right?
It could, but not as gargantuan. So we
No,
just.
but yours isn't huge.
Well, I don't have to include ours.
Well, Bree is just like, I'm around lots of idiots, not just these, but also the guys who want to investigate me. So she's
We'll
pretty
go
close
from
to-
left. We'll go from left to right.
Yeah.
Okay? So make
I
it what
don't
you want
even
to do
know what I
as a
want to do.
response to them coming at you. So Zero, what do you do, if anything?
Just like normal dudes.
Mm.
I'm not
normal
sure.
dudes. But
They seem to not necessarily be anything special. Kind of dressed like Jean, just have like more. Some of them carrying a
I
little
have
bit
an
more
idea.
weapons.
Mm.
I want
I lose my
Why is it from left?
We'll
to
skip you
right?
for now. Just think about it. What do you want to do?
I just wanna like walk away from like.
You're on a boat. You can't walk away from them.
Like
Well,
back away.
we
from
did. Waterwalk.
I mean, you guys can leave your ship if you want to.
Just like walk off, just like skip out.
Like
We can, but like for 1 hour, then we are.
like they're not attacking you. They're robbing you. And if you want to prevent yourself from being robbed, you would have to do something drastic. Just walking back until I guess you can walk away from the ship. They won't follow you if you walk off your ship, I guess.
Alright, we're out.
Can I sneakily cast Mind Sliver on the person who's?
Do you have subtle spell?
No, but can I? Just
Then no.
whisper?
No. It's not, because otherwise subtle spell would be useless.
Mm-hmm.
George, what are you doing?
I know what I'm doing.
So these guys are just coming.
There are
into
6
the boat.
guys on your boat. There's some 20-some on the main deck of that ship.
Alright, George will just sort of take pose as around him these watery hammers start floating, and he just pretends to cast something, but I will cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay, you cast Spirit
I am
Guardians.
casting the whirlpool!
I pull out my rapier and I say, we were not going to do something to each other, so you're also not gonna take something from us.
So you're trying to... Okay.
I want to punch him in the face, grab him, and throw him over.
So,
Okay.
nothing... None of you are casting something big except for you, right?
Yes.
I mean, if you want me to cast something big.
Well, no.
I
But
can become something
here's
big,
the
but
thing.
not right now.
We can roll out a combat between the 6 of you and a ship full of pirates.
No.
Or
One of you would have to do something big enough to make that to change that.
okay.
Because your spirit guardians will do something. They will fuck a few of them up.
Can I not fireball?
That's something big.
Yeah,
that could change. Like they're either gonna take your shit, or you're going to deter them in such a way that they are going to back off.
Look at it, like you see all these guys leaning over, going down. You fireball
Okay.
that.
I put my rapier in the air and I do, and I want to, wait. Am I smart enough to know that if I would be monkey and I would grab on the ladder, it would break.
Yeah, you would rip off the ladder.
Yeah.
I mean, you could probably just
You can probably with the jump you can get onto the ship.
Let's do that.
just fucking
Okay.
terrify.
But then the ship will capsize if I do that.
I mean, if you
Because I have
jumped,
to
then
start.
yeah, we'd have to start
As
as
a monkey.
So the ship will capsize. But then again, we can waterwalk and they can't. So I
Sure.
do that and I do oh.
And so you turn into a monkey.
So all of you,
You
know,
cast
I turn to monkey.
something.
Yeah, I guess something.
You spirit guardians, which does fuck up those guys in a few seconds.
Fireball.
Like this has to be
do it.
kept theater of the
I
mind.
mean,
Like
I only get disappointed.
you're not
when
going to
Luke's
beat
here.
them. You might
Look,
deter
you
them.
all have my
That's all you
disappointed
may
look
do.
because I want to do this way earlier.
Yeah.
We could have prevented this so
We need
much
to
earlier.
close
Yep.
the gap.
I-
Now you've closed the gap, we can start doing shit.
I could have set it on fire.
Yeah, and you could have done the
50 feet.
whirlpool and set it on fire way earlier, and they would have been so preoccupied with shit. We wouldn't even get to this point.
Or we would have become.
Yeah, but we are here now, so.
Okay, so
that's
I
something we
cast
could have done, Now
fireball
we're doing
Aye,
something.
you cast
now.
fireball.
So
So.
Yes.
on the ship.
Exactly.
Okay.
Their ship.
Alright, so you cast Fireball, you cast Spirit Guardians, you turn into a monkey.
Yep.
Which,
If you when you do that, the entire that part of the ship lights aflame.
Their ship, right?
Their ship.
Okay.
your ship gets a little singed, but the ship's on fire and stays on fire because it's a wooden fucking ship.
Those guys, the 6 guys in front of you, thanks to the spirit guardians, die relatively quickly.
And you start wreaking havoc as a monkey.
Mm-hmm.
They,
In return, will fuck up your ship.
Yeah. Of course.
we'll see how far they will fuck up your ship,
Can I just?
because this ship
Might just be gone.
Can I also do theater of the mind? Just throw their ballistas off, off deck.
No, because you turn into monkey, start having shit.
Yeah.
They were ready for something. This is it. So we'll see if your boat survives.
Okay.
No.
Which is an important, like, you might not lose your lives, but there's a decent chance you will lose your boat.
Yeah.
We buy him a new boat.
I mean,
I could sell a boat.
we've got a galleon after this. Maybe a little on fire, but I got control.
So,
Are we gonna fuck all of them up?
let's see.
It's really
That
called
one hits,
sperm
that
whale.
one hits, that one
Yeah,
hits,
it's
that
like
one
a
hits, that one hits, and that one hits.
Yeah,
No, that one
this
misses.
It's an actual animal.
That's an actual animal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just the name. Sperm whale?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is an animal. This is like a.
No, but she's hang up on the sperm part.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they named an actual animal, a sperm whale.
Yeah.
So, you're
I am
keeping,
thinking
Bree, you're
correct,
keeping
right?
track of boat stats, right? Alright.
I am.
There's, in their first turn,
Mhm.
out of the 6, 5 ballistas hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
So, your boat suffers. Let's see.
But
that is
this our boat? 15
This is
HP,
your boat.
100 hit
Yeah.
points?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
let's see. That is 8 plus 6 is 14.
Okay.
How much damage does their boat have now?
Well, you're gonna have to roll for that in a
It's a
second.
fireball.
Let's see. Another 14.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. That is 8,
12.
12,
How's the boat doing?
17. That's a third shot. Fourth is 18.
Mm-hmm.
And fifth is 9.
That's great.
Not only the boat,
Sure.
but also the crit.
Does your boat still have hit points?
42.
42?
So-
No, dude, 7
No,
damage.
wait.
Those 6 ballistas, one of them is a little too close and overshoots the ship. 5 others just shatter great parts of your boat
44.
together.
72 damage, right?
27 minus 44. We have 28 hit points left.
Alright, and they are reloading.
Okay. Their boat's still.
Yes,
is already
go ahead and roll your damage for your.
Can I use your gun?
Can I throw their ballista as well, please?
That will be your turn. How many attacks do you have? How many? I'll say 1 fist attack and destroy one of the ballistas.
And
I have
every
two.
Two,
creature in 20-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a dexterity save throw. So I believe a lot
Every
of
creature. It's like 20 guys, so I'll roll 1. I'll roll 2 dice, and that's kind of the average. That's a 4 and a 3. So they were not They were not expecting a fireball per se.
12. Mm.
They're all relatively similar to John.
It's just so
so-
depressing that these guys, they could be
30
good, and they're not.
points of fire damage.
30.
They weren't.
You fuck up the ship quite a bit. Not as much as they fucked up your ship, but you fuck up the ship quite a bit and set one of their front sails are currently aflame, completely on fire. A lot of the guys in front, about half of them instantly die.
Nice.
The rest of them aren't doing too hot.
Well, they're
Are not very hot.
Well, they're doing pretty hot. Let's see. You turn into Mark. So we go back. Do you know what you want to do yet? If anything.
Well, I have no, oh, look at me do this big thing.
Okay.
I have nothing for that.
In that case,
yeah, me neither.
you get another
Yeah.
turn if you want. If you
Like
have
I
something.
said, I'm a tactician.
hmm And George, you get another turn, and
Another
you get
fireball?
multi-turn. You can do another fireball if you want to.
I'll do another
I'll roll
fireball.
again to see how well they do. A little better.
But what's these numbers?
A little better to the point that one of them at least saves, but I'm rolling for a group of people.
Go to the 20.
Oh, yeah, you got it. And you are destroying 2 of their ballistas. By the way, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, yeah.
Because the ship's being fireballed again.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll say, well, there's Monkey and she's trying to destroy the ballistas. Are you
No.
aiming for something specific?
Where not the monkey is?
Where not the monkey is. Where the monkey
Around
isn't.
the monkey.
I'll say make it, because the ship's also on fire and you're on the ship,
Yeah, I know.
make a
it's
dex
fair.
save for like quarter damage max.
The 13.
So you take half damage.
Yeah. Okay.
She weren't aimed for, but the ship's also on fire.
So, what is the half damage I take?
Yeah.
And you will need to roll a con save for that.
10. Ooh, this one's bad.
I'm not a warcaster as a monkey, right?
20.
Or do I get
Not
the
as a
face?
monkey, no.
No.
20.
Okay.
Yeah.
6.
10.
Please.
Yeah, no, not as a monkey. I'd take the
Otherwise,
statistics of
Bree
the
will be dead, I think. It's a 14.
15. This is 10.
Yeah, 10, 15, 20.
Alright, so 20, you suffer 10 points of
Sorry,
damage.
you're
The
right.
DC 10 succeeds.
Yeah.
The ship
I know how to add stuff.
lights a flame a little more.
Yeah, that's why you should
what do
just
you wanna do?
immediately believe me.
No.
What do you want to do?
Oh wait, I can do a bonus action.
Well, George kind of wants to start climbing up, I guess.
The
Or-
ladder's
or-
fucked.
The ladder's absolutely fucked.
Because a fireball happened there.
Sorry.
There's
You
a
wanna
large
get a-
monkey on the ship just doing.
You want to get up there real badly?
'Cause you have 2 attacks, right?
Yeah.
So you can destroy 2 out of the
How
4
badly you want to
ballistas.
get on the
Yeah.
boat?
On
I
the
mean, I
on
can
my
do something
first
pretty
turn, yeah.
terrifying. I could now cast Control Water, so the thing drops, and then jump on the water because I'm holding it, and just start moving it up so that I start.
That would create a wedge between the boats.
Yes, it
Yeah.
would free the boat.
But-
It would. So basically, both would. Though there
The
is
boat's
a
already
chance-
freed, by the way. The fireball can have fucked the
Is
rope.
this boat gargantuan?
No.
Okay, so this boat could capsize. If I
In boat size, like you have this, and then before that you have a rowboat.
Yeah. So.
So this would be a large boat.
Okay. Theirs would be gargantuan.
There's a gargantuan.
Do you want to get up on the boat, just the boat? Because I can help you with that.
Levitate.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I would want to do, so that I can just spirit guardians up there. And meanwhile,
I mean, you can
Just
levitate
do
him up there if you want to.
words
Yeah.
of radiance as well as people get close.
I'll levitate George up there.
How much of them are still alive?
Those are 2 12s.
Well, there's still a decent amount of people on the ship. Like, as I say, you're not going to beat them, but you might deter them. 2 12s would bring them for
Because we only
13,
saw
so
the
a
ones
lot
on
of...
the top
You
deck.
kill a couple of guys with that as
Well,
well.
it's
Yeah,
a
extra
secondary,
fast.
So it's large.
Yeah.
So just basically, float up, I guess. And
Yeah.
Start.
You can destroy 2 of
Yeah.
their
Pretty
ballistas.
terrifying.
Yeah.
At which point, they will fire, because they had 6, 4
At,
at
me.
your ship.
At the ship.
Not
oh,
at the
okay.
flying dwarf.
Right, there's a-
glowing eyes that has just started.
Oh!
That's fair. One ballista, the only one remaining on the deck, will fire at you.
Mhm.
1 will fire at you, and 2 will fire at the ship.
There you go.
At Monkey is a
Natural 17 for 23.
That hits.
At the dwarf is going to be a 24.
It's.
It
And
hits you.
against your ship, the first one is a 25. The other
One's
one's
a natural 1, so only 1 hits.
Why are some rolling so high?
I don't know.
But
Monkey,
Yeah.
you suffer
Ooh,
19 points of damage.
okay.
And I need to make a con save. Dwarf,
you suffer
17 points of damage. I need to make a con save.
It's a 10.
Okay.
You are no longer... No, you...
It's
with 20,
19.
yeah, you succeed.
Yes!
That was real close.
It's real close.
Wait, you have Warcaster, right?
Yeah, but
Against-
that's monkey.
Against your ship,
Yes, as monkeys.
One
It's
hit.
monkey that.
No!
1 hits against your ship.
Yeah, you still have forecast.
Yeah.
Do I
Oh,
still
what the
have,
fuck?
Do I still have Warcast?
Okay, you're not gonna believe this. Okay, look over.
no one. You're not.
I rolled that one, and that one against your ship.
No.
What?
3 natural.
Those 3.
3 ones.
I rolled that one,
Yeah.
that one, and that one
Yeah,
against
no,
your ship.
that's,
Oh, wow.
that's
Oh
correct.
fuck.
So your ship only suffers 3 points of damage.
That's
At which point, they are currently no longer. They are dealing with a flying dwarf and a monkey, and their ship's on fire. Like there's guys throwing water. There's guys like shooting at you guys. Like the ballistas are the only thing that
George
really
is still just
do
screaming, the
significantly
whirlpool's
damage.
coming next!
Yeah, you see them. They are not that interested in you per se anymore. What are you guys doing specifically? Because you guys are not on your ship. Jean wants to get the fuck out of there and is working towards that.
I want to jump as monkey off the ship, and while I'm jumping, I want to come back to me.
Make an acrobatics check.
Yes, I will.
As you.
Yes, it's okay. That's I'm lucky. That was natural 1.
good.
It's natural 20.
Wow.
22.
So as she jumps, you guys see this monkey come at you, and you're like, oh fuck. And you also see, don't worry about it, the monkey's gonna fall completely next to it. But instead, it kind of like, the moment you polymorph back into a halfling, you kind of get this extra momentum that allows you to roll
Just
onto the
flies
ship,
a little, like.
and you're fine.
I like this. I love
You-
being lucky.
What do you do?
George will, seeing as the boat's now going away.
There's like a 10 feet gap in between now. Slowly it's becoming a little bigger, but like Theodore and Jean are like pushing away from the boat with like sticks and oars.
George wants to, at this point, as he's like sort of terrified these people enough, get back to the boat and use control water to just sort of push it faster away.
So that begins to happen. They are going to fire their ballistas at the people on the ship this time.
Oh god.
You are being ignored from the 4 shots they have. But you get one, you get one, you get one, and you get one.
Of course.
Yay, being tiny!
Because you're small and you didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
So,
I was prepared to hand him over my back row, which contained my gecko, but not actually because he was hiding.
against Angie, it's going to be an... that's really low, but it's 14.
No, because shield.
Alright, so you see this ballista come at you, you shield, and the thing just bounces off of your shield. Against George, 11.
Yeah.
So it just kind of flies past.
It's just like a joke.
Against you, 21.
Yeah, that hits.
I would have missed it.
You get hit for, 24 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
So you get hit with a fucking...
You're fine.
You...
24, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's going to be a 14 hit.
You're fine.
It misses.
God damn it.
Well, I have 48
Wait,
points
can you do the thing?
Can I try to deflect missile and then kill
You should.
I mean, you can, right?
That's
You have to
awesome.
catch it for
Do
that,
it.
right?
Doesn't it
Wait,
need
do
to
it.
hit for
Deflect
that?
missile.
Does it need a hit for that?
Yeah, I think
Go
it
a-
does.
Go ahead and make an acrobatics check to see if you can catch it. Just because now you're actively reaching for
You
it.
can use your reaction to deflect or catch the missile when you're hit by a ranged weapon attack.
Go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
I'll try anyway.
Because it's cool. No.
6.
You try to grab it and it just hits into the water.
Yeah.
And the ship is now actively diverting from you guys.
Otherwise, it would be a monk weapon for you.
At some point, if we're far away enough that we get like 150 feet distance, I'll change the water into a whirlpool underneath their ship.
Okay. So their ship begins to go. Does it capsize? No, it doesn't.
No, it
capsize.
wouldn't capsize. It just takes 2d8 damage, bludgeoning damage, and I'm pretty sure it needs to make an athletics check to move out of there. I'm
Right.
not sure exactly how that works with objects.
You are leaving the ship behind. So you guys are now actively leaving it. It's also dealing with the fact that it's on fire. A lot of the rigging and the sails is on fire.
These parts of PTSD.
Your ship at the same time, over the course of the next half hour, you notice that it's about a foot deeper into the water.
Oh no. We're going to.
Mending. I have I'm actually have carpenter tools, so whatever I can do to try and fix, I will.
I will help.
I will also help. I have tinker's
water.
tools.
Yeah, I have water vehicle.
I have no
proficiencies.
useful
Well, it's
skills
not
for this.
proficiencies. You need carpenter's proficiencies.
No,
to
but I
fix
can
it.
tell. I can tell in which holes need to be.
I can see which holes need to be fixed.
Go ahead and make a carpenter's tool.
I will guidance myself for this shit.
Yes, do that.
There's no one else with this who can help me. No
nope.
one. God fucking.
By the way, we need to give you.
That was
No, it was an 18.
That was an 18.
No. I think that's because he's through.
I mean, I don't see that. I see it too.
Well, he
It was an 18.
and the second dice
Guidance
lens
guys.
shot into a 2.
It was the die.
Yeah, well, I fucked
No,
myself
on
with
the other
guidance.
guy.
He fucked it.
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, but that
that's
does
why I tripped over.
No, but
that
he
does
fucked
change the outcome of the die.
Up. Yeah, so.
So what'd you get?
You're
Well,
a
because
horrible
of
human
guidance,
being.
I have
Just-
a 3
Mm-hmm.
plus. Well, it's just carpenter's tool, so it's just plus 3, I guess. So it would be 6 then.
Yeah, well, we're going to drown.
You're rolling death saves for your boat, basically.
Right.
That's a fail.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll again. You gotta get above 10 3 times.
That would be a 21.
21.
Which?
Otherwise, you guys are gonna have to walk.
Waterball.
11.
11. It's death saves for a boat.
14.
14. You save your boat, but it needs some proper repairs before it can do any type of distance travel, or like any type of travel, because The bottom of the boat is filled with water, and it will take you guys a while to get that out of the boat.
I will say, at that point, I guess I'll disperse water with control water with whatever from remain of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
To at least, whilst I'm repairing, as I see them in the distance, they're far away, like 300 feet. I can't probably reach them anymore, and then I start dispersing water to help that.
Yeah, I'll just also try to like scoop water out of it.
You have Theodore, who's kind of like clinging to the front of the ship. That went well.
Well, we're alive, right?
Something.
I told you I could do it. I can make whirlpools.
I was just playing along with them. I know you can do that, but it's just like for the sake of being not threatened by them. I said we were not as powerful as we are.
Well, I can agree with Zira that this.
You should have just done this earlier, like I
agreed.
said.
I agree.
And I agreed.
I am the smart one here.
I will say, those things at a lot of range, if we were at... I couldn't have done shit if I was at range.
I could have set them on fire.
I know, but I don't think that would have stopped them from firing at us.
Mm-hmm.
Would have been... you say that? We would have just been dead.
Yeah, but I would have stopped them with the fire, and then you could have like pushed us with the water that you did now.
I just hoped it would be normal people we could reason with.
Luckily, your ship doesn't sink, which means you don't have to find alternative routes of travel. But it got close.
Yeah, I got really close.
Eventually, you guys begin to see the foggy coast of the southern end of Newfoundland, where the swamp begins, and on it, the day you arrive, it is you would arrive at high tides, were you to bring the ship around. Jean suggests that he will dock the ship nearby and then attempt to maybe somehow find supplies to fix it.
I mean, it's so broken you can just dock it there and it will not recognize it as a ship they might have owned.
Try that as well.
Might work, actually.
I could help with repairs, maybe.
It would be appreciated, depending on how long you guys are planning on staying here and if you need a ride back.
Could at least help with bringing supplies.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Take the horses on the... It sounds so weird. But we'll take the horses on the water to bring some supplies.
Oh, I can stay on the water, I can duck away from the town.
I'm
Lots
just
of
saying
possibilities.
it's probably not even necessary now. They will not even recognize this boat. It quite, no offense, looks like shit.
There's a bunch of
I think my repairs were quite...
But I think there may be ways
They
to.
kept us from drowning.
Exactly.
They were adequate.
It gives more character to the ship.
Yes,
Better
enough
safe than
is
sorry.
That's an interesting way of putting it.
Better safe than sorry, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys dock the ship a little ways away from Zhatka.
The sails taken down so it's not as noticeable there's a ship there. And you guys are allowed to travel
To Zhatka. Which was a bit of a walk, but around midday you'd be arriving again. You see the same wooden palisade around it that kind of dips into the water at a distance. Same, Russian-style architecture that builds up the town. Just small wooden hovels. Theodore, who's now mighty excited to go,
It's like, so...
he needs... we don't need the boat to travel back, right? Like,
Not really.
We can just...
we're gonna... Yeah, that's why we're gonna get
But it would
horses.
be useful to have it shoot.
It would also be kind if we were to at least give him a little bit
Yeah,
of
we
a...
did.
And you are a kind and decent person, right, Theodore? You would not disappoint me like that by just leaving this poor man after it's all kind of
That
quite
was not at
all
all
our
what I was
fault. This boat is
suggesting.
like that.
That's not at all what I was
he's a
suggesting.
fucking
I was simply
slime.
saying that
It works.
whatever time you need to help your friend, take it. It's alright.
That's what I
You
thought,
are truly
Theodore.
one of the kindest
You would
persons.
not.
I know.
You very
Oh, Theodore, I knew you wouldn't disappoint me like that.
He goes in the big.
You guys travel to the half-sunken hovel,
I'm so
which
good
is
at
the...
acting with Theodore.
I suggested you will be our
Guys.
Theodore.
You guys travel to this half-sunken hovel where
You open up.
when you walk in, there is there
Bar
standing
horse
behind the
specials.
bar, kind of like putting away some of the glasses, the same lizard folk that you had encountered before.
Hello, you
Who-
were also my kid.
Who immediately turns to you and goes, "Well, you're alive. Okay, that's that's not what I was expecting,
Where
but
do you think we
it is
died?
good to see."
Yeah, I also didn't expect it.
It has been a couple of months since, well, your payment ran out, and but it's good that you're alive. I think.
What do you mean? Where's Warhorse?
They're out back, but that means before you get them back, there's some payment to be done.
How much?
Yes, of course.
As you guys attempt start conversation with her, Theodore kind of like as you walked in, you begin to have that conversation. He was quiet, and you notice him being like very infatuated
Oh yeah, he was looking for lizard folk.
and going, "Might I ask you a couple of questions?
Oh,
I'm
God.
just incredibly fascinated by you."
Theodore,
Yes.
can we pay the lady first before you start that?
Right.
Go ahead and
Pay for your.
horses, and
Yes.
how about you help your friends? And, ma'am, if you do not mind, can I interview you for my book? What the fuck is this guy on about?
We'll give you
he
5
said
gold if you do it. I'll give
Right.
you 5 gold if you do it.
As long as that's on top of the 14.5 gold you still owe me.
Yes,
Oh,
it
yeah,
is.
we-
Of course.
Sure, we'll do that.
Technically, you have to
Also-
pay your 144 silver, which is 14 gold and 4 silver pieces.
Also,
Party
I'll
funds?
give you a
Yes,
platinum
yes,
piece
but-
if you don't hit him in the face, because you might want to do that.
That's what the 5 gold's for.
Yeah, but that's the 5 gold is for just talking to him. This one is for
Sure,
not
I'll take
punching him in the face.
So.
Because I know how hard that is.
Alright.
So.
Can we
Party
pay for party
funds?
funds for the horses?
Yes.
Are you doing 140?
44 silver or 14 gold for silver?
I don't know. What do we do?
Let me see.
What is smart?
Doesn't matter.
Because she's the smart one.
Yes.
Or-
She is.
Are you paying him or her? Sorry, are you paying her 5 gold?
Yes.
Okay, so that comes out of your pocket.
That comes out of my pocket.
5 from you.
A platinum from.
Zero.
Yes.
From Zira.
That's after the interview, though. After I've made
Sure, but she'll let him interview for a platinum piece.
Yeah, but not punch him in the face.
Sure.
Use that drawer.
I know how hard it is to not punch Theodore in the face, and
Me too.
And I was like, there would not be enough gold to not have her, so I might thought platinum. Also, I just.
Why is it cheap? Oh,
Okay, it was 144.
Okay, I was not the only
Silver
one. I
or
thought that maybe it's
14
two
gold
coats
and
or
4
something.
silver.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do it all in silver. You're 690
No,
silver.
Yeah, no, I know, but I think it would be
Just pass it
wisest if to
Kinda
just
scared
do
me.
100 and silver, the 4 gold, and
Go.
then the last copper, because we have most copper.
Right, so 100 silver.
Yeah,
That's 40 copper then.
yeah, that's fine.
As well as.
Hey, could you not? Don't do that. And
And. Let's see, that is.
7 and then 4 gold.
4 gold. Sorry, that's.
100. Yeah, 4. Okay, yeah. Alright, that works out.
Yeah.
Alright.
So you pay her, and she's like.
I'll entertain them. They're out back.
And I
Just
run
a few.
to spot Gillian.
You
Because
guys-
the horse was the same name as my cousin,
Yeah.
And I
right?
just sit there sad because there's no leaf.
No.
Aw.
Warhorse!
The warhorse is still there. So,
You said you never get attached to horses.
are you guys helping to repair the ship for Jean? Like properly repair it?
Yeah,
I'll
I'll help
try.
like shift goods there.
Yeah,
because
well-
I can't
Well,
lift a lot.
it's basically saying if you guys are helping him, it will take you 2 days to fully patch it to the point that it's actually functional again.
I asked around
use
to the
warhorse to get
person who
stuff.
might have been sent for the antidote.
I'll help Zira.
Well, basically, what we're going to be doing then, we skip 2 days.
Where Theodore goes around town annoying people and asking them and interviewing them for his book, and including the. He doesn't help much with the ship stuff, but that's what you guys.
I assumed he has not been punched in the face.
Somebody should stay around and make sure he's not getting.
I was
like,
so afraid that
kidnapped
would
again.
happen.
If that happens, then.
So, after 2 days, you guys have fixed the ship. Jean will stay nearby for a while before he dares travel back again on his own. But when you tell him that you are not planning on needing him to travel back to Genova or to Rainville, he does say that he is planning on going there himself. And on the second day of the 4th month, you all on horseback, or not really, right? Because you're also looking for.
Chariot.
Right. Sorry. Before you leave, you also inquire about to see if there's anybody for the antidote. Which one evening you do meet the person who you found is doing that, and you say, "Guys, set up camp near the ship where you're rebuilding." You bring her with you, as Riva was sent to come and collect the antidote.
I knew it! I knew it's gonna
And
be
she
Riva.
has made it here. She hasn't died.
I knew it was gonna be Riva.
Again. Because she already died here once, right?
Again, yeah.
Yeah.
So, as you guys kind of like sit around the camp, and she is interested. She kind of goes like, "So, it was rather interesting to hear that you all were going into Zhatka. I mean, good that you brought the antidote, but
Well, this guy is paying us hella money to bring him into the swamps. Also, our horses were here.
That makes a lot more sense. But it's good to see that you're all doing okay.
mostly, at least, she's scarring a little heavier than before. Most of you, but you had a decent time since we last saw each other. How did it go? The
Finding Jillian thing.
About that.
Right.
Well, we found her.
Yeah, we
Yeah, we found her.
She is
That's good.
definitely found.
Sorry, I did not. Where is she? Because she. I was.
Oh, she's here!
I was.
No.
Towards Angie.
She's in a portable hole.
In a what?
She's fine.
A portable hole.
She's fine.
She hopefully will be fine. Right, George?
What happened?
Oh, yes, she will be fine.
She died.
She's dead. But we're keeping her body to revive her.
Oh, just like how you were.
Oh, that's really bad. I told your parents
That you would be returning quickly with her, and I was expecting that you would have traveled back to Bumbleton after I had left.
That was the plan
That
originally.
was the plan, but then she was not alive anymore.
How did your family react?
Well, I wrote them a letter about everything being fine, because I know if I would tell them the truth in the letter, they would freak out and come find me.
Right.
So
I did that to keep them in the idea that everything is okay. And when we are there, I say, I have to apologize for something because I lied to you. Gideon needs your help.
That's not something you.
but I have a question.
It's better to apologize later than to ask for permission before.
What?
That's true.
it's easier
this is
to
one of the
beg
cases.
for forgiveness than ask for permission. That's true.
I think this is Bree's decision to make.
wait.
That is true.
And
What did
it
you
is
say to
quite.
yourself? What's up with Jillian though?
I mean, my condolences. I did not think that would have happened.
No, she's not going to die.
She is dead.
Well, I think
He is
we should-
currently not alive.
But George is
And
gonna
I'm stepping
bring her
up and
back.
I'm getting away from the table when everyone says that.
Well, you're at your camp near the boat.
I'm stepping away.
But anyway, regardless of that,
George is gonna
I'll
bring her
follow
back
her.
just like he brought you back.
right, then she should be okay, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Well,
it was nice to see you all again, but
Sir Fisher is not doing well. So I will bring this antidote back. Are you sure this will work?
Definitely, 100%.
thank you.
I'll keep it safe. And you can replicate it if it breaks, right?
Yes, I already have one.
Right. I had to dodge a troll before driving up here. It was
Oh yeah,
a
those
problem.
trolls are terrible.
Good luck in the swamps, keeping whoever you're looking for alive.
Good luck traveling back.
It will be.
If you
Need to find us again.
send a message, we can probably figure something out. Because if you're traveling for the swamps, could meet someone.
I have
Can you
a,
let us know when you return?
Yes.
I can have someone send a message.
Can you also let me know if it worked? Because I know it will work,
Yes.
but I want a confirmation
Right.
that it works.
I don't see a problem with that.
I have a map with like land.
Right, you copied. I heard. That
Yeah,
could
I
work.
copied your map
I'll let them know. Next time that might be an easier way of finding one another.
like that. More.
Regardless, my travel should be expedient, and well, you guys have to explore an adventure to go on. I hear.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you encounter anything dangerous, let us know, and we'll see how we can help.
Good luck.
And she
I
kind
think
of
we'll need it.
says goodbye, and she leaves.
Where is Angie's horse?
Angie's horse is given. She like kind of when you find her, you both ride to the camp and it's left there. Riva explained that she traveled faster with
2 horses that she could ride on, like exchanging them.
Oh, that's true.
She'll be slower on her way back, but that's fine.
You're all in the swamps. The following day, Theodore is very excited to leave.
Yeah.
Yes. So, are we done with the boat, right? You all
Yes.
finished
Your business. Well,
I have a list, right? You are familiar with the list?
I am familiar
Yes,
with
but
the
give it
list.
to me one last time. Like, give me a physical copy of the list, please.
Here.
I think I have one as well.
I've talked about him.
Well-
with him before.
The creatures that I at least want to see before leaving, because they are near to completely extinct where I am from, are a froghemoth, a hydra, a dragon, hopefully, and possibly a troll.
but I heard that wouldn't be too much of a problem. Also, I wanted to meet lizard folk, but I have.
There are also still, I would want to find a community of bullywugs and lokatha
And Grung that I would love.
to meet. I have practiced my bullywug, but it is a little rusty. I want to see if I can understand what they are saying. I had spent my 9 weeks on something, so I learned something useful, I think.
Bully what?
I have no idea.
Yes, they're like smaller, kind of your size, but they're frogs, and they speak their own froggy language. It is rather amazing.
It was specifically a black dragon, right?
Yes, black dragons are from the swamps, so those are I want to see. But if we encounter some bullywugs, I will simply
Talk to them. They seem to not always be the
kindest of creatures, but
Also, it was Lucartha. How do you spell that?
Lokatha.
List is
Lucartha.
complete.
So, which ones do you want really want, and which ones are like optional?
well, those I really want to meet
Everything you
before
just
me.
said.
Those
Yes.
aren't optional.
Well,
No,
I
those
mean-
we do. I either want to inspect them, or if you could capture one and I could like study it, would be
okay.
amazing.
Are they
Dragons
aggressive?
and
It's not a
hydras.
butterfly.
I'm just gonna say it right now because, like I said before, the dragon can be a guarantee.
Yeah,
Right,
dragons.
the dragon I understand is not a guarantee.
But if you really are interested in dragons, I can always bring you to my green dragon.
I don't think.
After all this adventure, of course.
Isn't that
think
like
about it.
in the jungle?
Yeah, that's in the jungle.
But right now, I'm trying to compile this compendium of creatures from the swamps, and these are sometimes, very often, aggressive, on a territorial or otherwise food-based instinct, where they wish to consume us. But that's why I got all of you, of course, to help me out with, right?
That's true. That's
So-
true.
Probably the trolls are gonna be the easiest. So let's just.
I don't think we can easily specify which ones we're gonna find first.
No, that's
No,
true.
but
That I also don't. I know they exist, but I don't know too much about them yet because that's what I'm writing my book for, of course.
We'll be
So-
fine.
We'll find them, but yeah, of course we can't specify what on the list we will find
I would
first.
be appreciated if once we are writing. I don't have a horse. I see that you only have 3. How are we gonna do this?
Travel wise.
Well,
Okay. Use the horses.
I mean,
but-
You can get on the chariot with me.
I mean,
That would
those
be-
two can.
Absolutely amazing if that would be possible. I think that would be the most.
Well, there is
comfortable.
charity rules.
Always, what I was gonna say is like, Bree and Angie can share a horse, and I can share a horse with someone.
Needham?
Then
I was on the
you
chariot
can, I mean, you can also do it
Yeah.
like that. Well, Theodore's being invited on the chariot.
Yeah, no, that's why.
Yeah.
What are
No, that's fine.
the chariot rules?
Eating and drinking on the chariot.
Should not be a problem.
Your hands stay within the chariot. Do not leave the chariot unless I specified that you can leave the chariot.
It's not like it's a roller coaster. or
But
something.
what if I
What's a roller
see
coaster?
something that I wish to inspect? That I just have to tell you, and then
Yes, just say, can we stop here? And then I stop.
okay.
Don't.
but that
What I
decides-
mean is, don't leave it when I'm moving.
Right, I
That
will not know.
would
I do
also
not
be
think I would
dangerous.
have the balance to do such a thing.
No,
You would fall flat on your face,
Yes.
unfortunately.
So no eating or drinking in the cart. No getting out of the cart. No keep your hands within the cart.
Yes.
Anything else?
Don't die inside the cart.
That would be
Well, that's what
interesting.
you are all for.
Yes,
Also-
And I heard you can bring people back. That sounds amazing.
Yes.
Also,
I've
Do
not
you want
seen
to
that
try
before.
it?
also,
I would
this-
love to see it. I would love.
Okay, I'm usually the angry
it's general
one.
rule, since George is
This
still
guy,
learning how
this
to properly,
guy.
professionally, like the best person ever ride a car. He can do it quite good, but he needs full concentration, so he can't keep
That's fine.
talking in the second. You can say stuff
it's
to
not.
him, like you need to stop. Then
Yes.
you can. That's doable, but you can't keep talking to him because then he might get out of concentration.
So not too much talking
Not
in
too
the
much
cart.
talking.
Right.
No, I'm all ears.
Well, once we have all completed this journey, and we have also, of course, survived.
Stuff for you, George.
I don't mind him talking.
I have my teleportation scroll in case we need it. Hopefully we do not. But I also brought from home, and he can like he has this like small little bag, and he kind of like goes into it and he grabs. I brought this, and he has this like very expensive looking bottle of brandy with him. This will be a toast once we have all finished the journey. I am also familiar with some of you do not drink alcohol. I purchased something in Genova, which should also suffice afterward.
Apple juice?
Yes,
Okay.
so I'm familiar that you like that the most. I also, of course, for sleeping arrangements, if you wish to sleep in your tent, be my guest. But I always have my staff, and we can set up a proper tent and have a decent bit of a meal and some comfort heat whilst we rest. But I do think it would be wise for one of you to keep guard while we sleep, just
Of
in
course.
case, because
Probably.
well.
We agree with that.
There are a lot of creatures that want to steal things from you, like bullywugs and gnomes normally steal things from travelers.
No worries, we got you.
Great.
We will be fine.
I mean, it's like he's just being really nice, and then that one thing. I mean,
That's
you
Theodore.
have to, but you have to stand guard, and that's also like,
That's Theodore.
yeah.
So, if we're all ready, I will get in your chariot and we can all leave, shall we?
Alright.
Yes.
So here is my horse.
Is that something I can hold on to? Just the railing, but then my fingers are outside of the cart. I don't know if that's a problem. Do I hold on to you?
Isn't there like a?
Is there a
really-
handle?
really inside the cupboard?
You can sit inside the chariot, can't you? No, no,
A
no,
little
no, you can't.
uncomfortably.
Yeah, I mean, you could
A small
sit,
creature
but
could.
you know, his legs would dangle.
Yeah.
Let him just hold on to the railing.
I would say there is
Just
probably
like
something to hold
around
on to, and then there's
George.
a bridle.
No, just around George.
I'll hold on to that. Well, what is going to be our order of procedure? Who is going to be up front? Because I think if we're going to be the ones, well, in the chariot, I have to spot what we have to investigate, of course. We may go up front.
I'll probably go. For
Yeah, we go up front. On Julia.
We go after them.
Yes.
Oh,
And then you
you guys on the horse?
you save us behind.
Okay, then we're
Oh,
on the same
you-
horse.
Okay.
We're gonna have to
Okay,
keep him
then
alive.
it's
So
probably best you first, then you, and then us.
Yeah.
probably.
Very well. So, let's see which one of you
Done.
spots something first.
You have to tell
I'll get.
just like,
I'll have made a new rule.
late night call.
Before we end the session, because you guys help John leave, and the next morning you leave. I would like
For
for someone to
Roll a d10. So who wants to roll the d10 first? The first one to roll for...
I mean, let's
Random
go
paper,
Just go like
clockwise.
that, right?
clockwise.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
Yeah, that's good.
start with you. Go ahead and roll a d10 to see what you encounter first.
A 7.
20.
7. I would like for you to roll another d4.
7 more.
2.
2. Okay. Your first day of travel goes by relatively uneventful. At the end of the day, Theodore sets up his tent.
I set
You
up my
set up your tent.
And Theodore goes to bed. Who
I'll keep first watch.
takes first, second, third watch? First watch.
Someone want to take it with me?
Yeah.
You take with? Okay.
I don't know if that's much of a watch, but.
Wow.
I'll take third.
Damn, the confidence.
Right.
The confidence.
I'll take third.
Third? So first and first. You take third. Who takes second?
You want us to take... We can take second.
Is she another?
But I'm not sure that's going
I
to be
will
much
have
of
my
a
little
walk.
dragon.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I will have my legged dragon. Who has better perception than me?
You can't.
And also is like, dragon takes actual watch, I am just doing other stuff.
First watch. You guys take your first watch and go ahead and roll perception checks.
Well, I'm seeing a lot of things in Angie's mouth.
You're seeing that you're doing like a dental check.
What?
Yes.
Excuse me.
I want to train my dental tools.
Yeah, it's. And I'm just looking into your hole. I'm not looking anywhere else. I see.
Oh, I'm 16.
16?
8.
8.
With
Oh
a
no, so
+6.
I'm like
Okay.
actively
You.
looking out.
Yeah, she's like annoying. You're making sure you
Keep your surroundings in check.
I'm just doing this, and then sometimes this is the way that Indians look.
you notice first, and you'll notice afterwards that where you're sitting, you hear very, very, very faint classical
Music begin to play. Like a violin in the distance and a harp play.
It kind of like echoes through the space around you.
I start dancing on it.
Does it
It is very much like not a tavern thing, but it's very much like a ball. Type
Yeah,
of-
but I start
Yeah.
waltzing. And
You
dance with me.
and you notice that there is like slowly fading into view are these 3 spectral figures that are playing actual like
Incorporeal instruments, just ghosts. Just
Three?
playing, and they do not seem to notice you.
Where? I'm looking like Indians.
You also begin. Indians didn't exist, but you also.
I know it's just a joke, right?
You begin. You now. It's as the music kind of fades and it comes up. You
see this large cloud of smoke that kind of like
drifts around the camp a couple times. And at one point, when it's in front with you guys, it
manifests into this
very pale-looking, white spectral female ghost that is dancing with this much darker, much more skeletal-like figure, and they're just like gently doing a waltz. You both notice that these figures,
the skeleton one not as much, but you recognize them. They're humanoid type. They're not human or elven or anything like that. They look much more like the one creature
that you guys saved from the arcane cave that you brought to Nestrin.
Wake me up.
But they kind of like they do not seem to notice you, and they continue for a while. At one point, the song comes to a stop, and the 2 dancers stop relatively close in front of you, and they've just ignored you throughout most of this. Before the female's head just kind of like inhumanly cracks almost 180 degrees towards you, Angie, and just looks at you with this like fiercely intense, angry glare. And that's where we're going to be ending the session.
Angie starts screaming, and that's where we're going to end the session.
So with that, thank you all for coming out to play and suffering through what this was.
Yeah.
All of it, the wyverns, the boat, the everything.
Yep.
Theodore.
Flutes playing.
The flute playing, the puking.
It's chaotic.
Thank you all for
so-
doing the exact same thing. For coming
Yeah.
out to watch, whether it be on Twitch or on our YouTube. This will be ending the session. Next week we will not have a session as I'm going to be gone. It's hard to run the game if I'm gone. But the week after that, hopefully we'll be back again.
You bastard.
You didn't tell us before the session. Now I'm really.
Depressed.
You are a true
Sorry.
bastard. You would come to my birthday.
Sorry.
But okay, then I can run a session of my own.
But
Yeah.
thank you all for coming out, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.